Microphone check 1 2 1 2 1 2. The king in the building. What you gonna do? It's your favorite icon. Y'all already know what time it is. About to go live here, right here in these YouTube streets. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. Not too long got off work. You know what I'm saying? Came in and put in some work over here though. Inside my freestyles. Yeah, freestyles by yours truly, the Icon6. And this is a therapy session for me. So I figured I'll share some of this music, you know what I'm saying, with y'all right here and have some great conversation as well. And so I'm trying to see right here where I can pick up this show on my screen. I need to be able to see it though. I don't know where I'm gonna be able to catch it. But I don't know why I don't never pay attention to this part of what I be doing so that it doesn't be a problem for me, because I really be trying to see, you know, get to the part where I can get straight to what I need to get straight to. What's this? I ain't got none of that, none of that, none of that, none of that. Hell, I don't know. So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about the weather right now in the United States. It's cold in a lot of places, snowing in a lot of places where, you know, it don't normally get snow. I'm right here in the beautiful city of Jacksonville, Florida, my second home away from home. Shout out to my hometown, the 77 Deuce, Fort Pierce, St. Lucie County, Luce County as we call it, and all the surrounding counties down in Florida, West Coast, East Coast, at the tip of the peninsula, Panhandle, you name it, repping that Florida. And shout out to all the family members from the West Coast, Midwest, up north, down south, and our family across the pond, wherever you at on whatever continent. If you're a part of the despised and the rejected and the working class and those who are up on the heavy construction through somebody else's vision that brought us capitalism, communism, and socialism, then you family, because you feel what I'm feeling. We're not a part of the upper echelon, as they call it, but we can forge a way to become the upper echelon, if you feel what I'm saying. So other than that, there, I'm here to talk about life, love, relationships, the ups, down, good, bad, whatever, to get some perspective and some clarity by looking through the lens of the social constructs and exposing negative programming, identifying positive programming, and understanding the difference between man-made constructs and most high created constructs, because there is a difference. Man takes from the creation and through a form of manipulation and extraction and in an imagination, you know what I'm saying, can make things from that to serve and or destroy life. So we're going to get into some of this good old music. I don't know where to find my thing. I just don't know. I don't know. So I can't really worry about it there. I'm not trying to watch this on TV, but you know. Okay. I think I found it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I found that thing. So without further ado, we're about to jump into some of these freestyles. I want to welcome everybody to the chamber. Welcome everybody to the chamber of freestyles by yours truly, the Icon6. And I'm going to start off today with a song that I did actually last night.
Big six up in the building. Yeah. Shout out to all my family members. What up to the COTGs, cars, circle of gods. You understand me? God is the sun. Chilling in the building. I'm here. It's it's Big Six. I'm coming through real clear, you know it's Big Six. And if I say that again, something like Big Six, you gonna say it's evil, but it's not. It's just the numbers that I stand on and twist up. Give me a 7, then a 9, and then we can recline. And one more time when I tell you, God is on my side, cause I'm a God on the inside and the outside. But most high, give me the vision, let me keep on stepping, keep on using my mind as a weapon for good, you know. I'm just like, whoa, you already seen what I've done before, and I'm gonna do some more. So just put your seatbelts on and take a ride with me. I'm telling you right now, yeah, you can slide with me. I go to our worlds, I come back in again. I'm in so many portals, they call me Ben again. Yeah, I'm on some other. I like to do this thing one time for the mother. The ship that is the one that told me to give you life. And so I'm standing here right now, giving life. See, positive program, that's my thing. You already know I don't shut up. Yeah, them social constructs, I got it down. That's why I never ever be a freaking clown. Nah, I know they hating on the vibe. I don't understand why the jealousy out there they eyes. I ain't bothered nobody. I ain't said nothing, but let's unify. And now you wanna destroy I, but you can't do it. See, your arms ain't long enough, strong enough to touch me. Never. My flesh may perish, but I'm here forever. It's Icon, baby. A treasure.
Let's go up in this piece, man.
A treasure.
Did that piece last night. It was just so smooth. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was most certainly in a different frame of mind, if you will. I was feeling pretty decent. I'll just say it like that there. And so that song right there was a result of just reflecting about a few current events with things happening within social media, on certain apps and platforms with certain people. One of the things I try to look closely at is how we relate to each other, how we approach each other. What things are we talking about to each other in these spaces? Are we keeping it a buck? Are we letting people know that it's entertainment, or if it's for real? I mean, how we coming? Are we in this just because we seeking a dollar, trying to become the next sensation? Whatever the case it may be, we have to be in full compliance of the thought process that tries to tell us to be aware of what we're receiving, because when we talk to each other, it is most certainly a form of programming. Anytime we talk to each other, we finna transport ideas to each other that's gonna make suggestions to each other to influence, encourage, or whatever other thing, etc., the conversation that is going to ensue. But if we are aware of what we're listening to, why we're listening to it, and what is the ultimate aim of the conversation, what is the person trying to program me on? So anytime I come across the airways or have a conversation via telephone, via direct communication, it is a form of programming. Whatever I'm on, more than likely, I'm going to want to share at least a portion of that with somebody, and vice versa. So whatever I study from, whatever I pull strength from, whatever I problem solve with, it's coming from somewhere that has impressed on my mind the utilization of that information to either help myself or hurt myself. In a lot of cases, we try to do things that help us, that benefit us, but in so many different ways, we still come up short. And that is one of the things psychologically I wanted to pay attention to. So I was serving time in federal prison. You know, I was on a quest. I wanted to major in college in psychology, but they killed the Pell Grant, so I had to. I was self-taught. I did reading and studying on my own to find the origins of what psychology was, how it is used, and what it taps into. And I'm very, very interested in how the mind works. I have always been interested in how the mind works. So I get into these thought processes when I'm doing things like that song, that one particular song, you know, how you could be out here doing everything that you can do to stay out the way, to be respectful to others. And I'm telling you, I lived a crazy life. I was respectful in certain circles and then not so respectful because, you know, I was brought up right, but I veered off into other lanes that took me down paths that led me to become a little bit more destructive in my thinking, you know what I'm saying, and the way I treated people or certain people. Like if it wasn't a part of the immediate circle or the immediate family, you was a means to an end. It was a part of the street life. But and certain things go on in the street life, whether that's, you know, in most cases, this is what you're going to get in the streets: a bunch of lies, a bunch of people smiling in your face, trying to stab you in your back, trying to knock you out position, jealous of you, envious of you, and just outright want to be other people. Some people got points to prove. Some people say it's about survival. Some people, hey, it's about the money, the prestige, and every other thing that comes with that. So that's where your mind be at in that. So in order to survive in the streets, you got to have one of them type of mentalities where you're ready to do anything that you got to do to preserve your life. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, prison come with that. The graveyard come with that. And if you don't know that and you in the streets, then you's a dummy. Wow. I mean, and a lot of people that go in the streets, I was a dummy. You know, I'm going to say it. You know, I seen some things and I really looked at a family member that I still hold high regards for, a beautiful, beautiful person, you know what I'm saying, and a damn soldier in our family, you know what I'm saying, and I liked the atmosphere when I was a child and when I was around it, but not making no excuses and definitely not pointing no fingers. You know, sometimes you get caught up into things, you know, but when you make a transition and you start moving for the better because you're making mind adjustments, because you're looking at your life from the way you've been doing things and thinking things, and all you getting is pain and misery and hurt. You know, when you get tired, you start wanting to do things different, and that's where growth come in. That's where what we would call a sign of maturing in the mind. You're maturing. You're not thinking as that little child or that naive young man or young woman that you was when your eyes were just open. Because you got to understand, we're always in student mode. Life is about learning. Life is all about learning. Life ain't never been about how much stuff you can accumulate. And nature shows that to the greatest extent to me. All those storing things is good, but it's what you're storing. Like if you go into nature, by the way, which we are a part of, nature, and the laws that govern nature govern us as well. Though we are spiritual and mental beings, we are still living what we call a human experience up on the construct with the titles and the names that we've been programmed to understand through definitions given to us to identify certain things happening in life, so that we can describe what feel good mean. Well, I went on the ride and it felt good. Well, to be able to express that in words, they have a word system. But most of the time, we don't search out a lot of the words that we use. So therefore, we confound unless you have an extensive a board of information inside your head, a board of information inside your head that sit at your round table and bring in data collected over time because of research and study. And I hope that makes sense to you. But anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying about the song itself. It's one of those things to where when you go to reflecting, when you've been in a position where you've been in conflict, you're a confrontational person, or you grew up and you may have been timid, but you had to find your strength to not be a bully, because I don't like bullies. I never liked bullies. I never did, never will. And I'm ashamed if I ever bullied anybody, because I damn sure didn't intentionally done it. But sometimes you can do things unintentionally or unintentionally, or however the hell you use that un to mean not. You know what I'm saying? I do know a little something about English. And shout out to Miss Currington for that, which would have been my 7th grade teacher at Dan McCarty Middle School in Fort Pierce, Florida. My English teacher, and she used to always tell me about learning the language. She was very, very adamant about that. And she would tell me that, like, you know, you're smart. You need to understand this language. I'm like, I don't like English, Miss Carrington. It's Miss Carrington. Miss Carrington. Miss Carrington. I believe that's what it is. Currington. Carrington. Yes. And she would tell me that. And I didn't really realize why it was so important to learn language at that time. I didn't want to know nothing about no pronouns and adjectives. Hey man, I'm talking, they understand me. Why I gotta know all this other stuff? Because words are important. People give energy to certain things. The makers of these systems of communication, you know, and because we don't have a say so in the languages that we speak, at the least we can study the origins of it and see where it takes us. And you'll discover, even if you're a person that uses the dictionary, when you go look up a word in the dictionary, it leads you to other words, and then it gives you the origin of these words. Now, can those origins go back further than what they tell us sometimes? Because they may have Latin there, they may have Spanish there, they may have Portuguese or whatever. And you just keep traveling back until you get to the original, as close as you can, the original thought process that brought that into being and what they meant by it. Not what somebody else came 4,000 years, 12,000 years, 2,000 years later with other languages that come from that root, and then they gave it expression that may be different from the expression that it was intended for. And because we don't know that, people can push anything on us. So shout out to Miss Carrington, man, for definitely being a motivator in that way. Even though I didn't understand what she was saying, I get it. I get it. And I thank her so much for that. Okay, let me get into the next song here. And it's one of my favorites. I like to play it every time I come on. I mean, every time I come on, I like to play this one here. Let me see, can I get it off the cuff? Wait a minute. I'm going to have a few of these commercials up in here off my Rap Fame account because I don't have that premium account.
Yeah, that money shot. That
this
money
shit really going down right now, dog.
That's that money shot. That money shot.
I mean, this shit really
that's that money shot. That's that money shot. Yeah, cause that's that money.
What up, Rap Fame?
Bless the microphone, big dog, yeah, me.
Yeah.
I got to tell you one time before we handle it. It ain't personal, so if you do something else, take it personal, then you got that on yourself. Yeah, I'm telling stories over here right now. Some might be fiction, some may not. I'm just saying, if a shoe fit in it feet, put that bitch on it, pick it up real sweet.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's like this, Icon6. Yes. I'm in the game. You already know I got a bag with a tit. Yeah, if you ain't understand what I'm saying, open up your mind and get into the lyrics. Yeah, explosion for all your faith. Yeah, for all your pussy, who's that fake? Yeah. It's the dumb, represent that COG. Nigga, yeah, put it in your clip and pop off. You already know when you're talking to the boss. Let's go. Cool out. Nah, I ain't improving no nothing, dog. I'm ready to go all out. Yeah. In a few more minutes, you're gonna look at me and say, God, why you do this to us? Got that flame from that brother. He getting better and better. They don't shut up. Sometimes if he do, he know it freestyle. Yeah. He can do it any goddamn way. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I told you this before. It can rhyme and it cannot. I don't really give a shit. You already know that shit. Yeah, please on it. Ooh, that's that good shit. So you can breathe on it. Put your best in, big with the best of them. Any way you wanna bring the rest of them. Put them all in a row and then duck. All of them fucked up, yeah. I'm from Fort Pierce, Florida, yeah, believe that, yeah. I'm off the One Trade Park, man, believe that, yeah. Edgewater all day, yeah, believe that, yeah. Fort Pierce, yeah, believe that, yeah. I'm in the city of Jacksonville. They the realest up here, I salute them soldiers. Get your money in, dog, you can do your thing. Cause after this, you already know we got the game wrapped up.
Let's go up in there, P, man. I'm just doing some freestyles right here. inside of the YouTube studios right here, live and direct, coming to you and talking with sense, with clarity. And you know, I've experienced some things in life, and I like to share my experience with the people. You know, I open up my book and I spill the contents because I have a real desire to use my life in whatever way that I can to encourage people away from the ledge. You know, so many people standing on the ledge of life, and they're trying to hold on, and the ledge is very small. I'm talking about the ledge so small, it's like your toes. You on your tippy toes, and you hugging the wall, and you 100 stories up. So it's windy up there, birds flying up there, all kind of things. And every time you look down, you probably can't even see the ground because the clouds up there. You know what I'm saying? So if I can use my life and some of the things I've done that led me down some dark paths, that caused me to be disrespectful, to move in ways where there was no justice coming from me, no equity coming from me, and messing up a good life. I mean, I could have had a good life, or what would consider to be a good life within the framework of the system, you know, because that's what I was always being told by my teachers and other people. You're so smart, you're so smart, you're so smart. And I didn't feel smart, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell I felt back then. What I do know is that I got turned on to a lot of things too early in my life, got turned on to sex too early, got turned on to drugs too early, alcohol consumption, you know, those pivotal things in a child's life that they shouldn't even be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? And that is no fault of my parents or none of that. Definitely not none of that. I was a curious George growing up. I was always getting into my own little stuff. You know, like I say, I was raised right. I had good people in my life that gave me the best and sound judgment and conversations to help me. I would be telling a lie, and I could never let nobody put that on my people, irregardless of what they were doing in their life. One thing I know most high through my discoveries of just my thinking is for me. I don't know if everybody think like this, and if you don't, that's fine. But you know, put within us the ability to know right from wrong. We can feel certain things when it ain't right. Nobody ain't even got to tell us. You know what I'm saying? Like we can feel when things are right, and then we take that step on faith. And then when we're rewarded through our faith, because it's something good and positive, then all praises be to the Most High for that. So yeah, that's what I do. You know, there's a lot of people out here, man, that especially our children, because a lot of these conversations is aimed at the youth, our young people, because they are the ones that's targeted, as my brother Silverback would always say, the Alien Priest. And shout out to the COTGs, shout out to the COG, Circle of Gods, and the Circle of the Gods. And I don't mean that in no disrespectful way at all. This is not no mystic system. I ain't talking about no Zeus and Hercules and all that other stuff. Though within those stories, it's a lot of truths are being told through symbolisms and to get you off point with things, man. Like I said, we got to search the origin of things before we can really discover the real. Like right now, we don't have the real. Many people don't have the real. We got just enough information to keep us moving, to keep the enterprise, this system of capitalism, moving the way that it needs to move. So I describe everybody that's not in the upper echelon, meaning you're not a power broker, you're not a part of those families that run the world. You down in the valley of confusion. That's where we're at. And we're down here clawing and fighting and scratching and biting and killing each other. Why? Because we're trying to make it up the mountain. Why? Because we don't like it in the valley. It's a lot of destruction in the valley. But what I want to tell people also, in this same valley, the confusion is not yours. The confusion comes through a system of ideas from people who also was being conflicted, you know, because of certain things happening in their life. Yes. We're going to go back to school one of these days. We're going to talk about history class, the dark ages, the Renaissance, and the golden age, and what that means, and who was they really talking about? What was that all about? Because it has significance, these things, you know, and then you'll understand why so many people fighting like hell to keep the systems and governments alive, those that have access to running it, because they don't live in it. They live above it. They not out here washing no clothes. They not washing no cars. They not scrubbing no toilets. They not picking no oranges. They not out here panhandling. They ain't sitting in no cubicles. They ain't up on no damn freighters out in the ocean. They ain't doing none of that. They in paradise living their life and calling shots, and their progeny live well. Now, I can't say that they don't have difficulties in life, because they are spiritual beings, also mental beings living this human experience. I'm quite sure life be putting it on their behind too. And just by virtue of them being in the position that they are, this false narrative, this fantasy made up world that they live in, it kind of got to be hard too, when you sitting back hoping that people don't wake up. No, rise up. I don't even want to use the word wake. Every time I learn something new about words, we're not at a wake. I understand they got dual meanings. They don't all mean the same. We'll give you kind of the same vibration. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people say, well, if you didn't know what it means and you've been using it, you didn't feel that vibration. I didn't know what to feel. You don't know what you know or don't know when you don't know. If that makes sense. When you don't know that you don't know, you might not feel nothing that you can be consciously aware of, but you might be feeling some stuff and don't even know you're feeling it. That's how evil and negative stuff creep into your life. Sometimes it comes in the form of excitement when it creeps up in your life. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gotta be more conscious, and that's what I'm here for, to use my life to talk about my time in federal prison. 28 years, 1 month, 2 weeks. Went in at 19, came out at 47. And if Most High please, if it's his will or her will, or because I hate really putting these personal pronouns on the Most High. Most High is above all those things. Whatever that is that brought us into existence. And I'm using these words because, again, they're created words. They're part of a construct. Okay. But it helped us to at least transfer through communication and talk form certain things that we do. So everything got to be taken with a grain of salt and broke down. And I know that might be intimidating to some people, because you might not feel you have the education, because you don't have a GED or you got kicked out of school. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm here to tell you what you need to be pointing your face to is nature. Nature and the laws that govern nature, that which give everything its coding, makes it what it is. It's the blueprint, the DNA of what things is and what moves it. See, we got to understand what moves us. And your experience is supposed to teach you that, teach me that. When you go through something that don't make you feel good, you're supposed to take note of that, store that, study that. Why does that make me feel bad? Feel, you know what I'm saying? The mind, the body absorbing, the antenna absorbing information, data from outside of itself. And then the brain is processing. Just like these computers that we use. That's where they get these computers from, the technology, from the brain. There ain't nothing special. I mean, the technology, we love it. We use it, but we always had our ways of communication and reaching out. People talk about mental telepathy and all this, being able to speak and talk without talking, connecting with people, because there are wavelengths. And I mean, what's in us is in the earth and all around us. We in it. We just have to learn how to control it for ourselves. So yes, I'm gonna use my life. I'm gonna share things sometimes. I'm not ashamed to share some of the things I share, because everybody I talk about within my conversation, whether it's my family, which I love to big up my family. I love my family. I love my siblings. I love my aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, you name it. You name it. My friends, but we're all mental, spiritual beings having human experiences. Most things I talk about, I put it on me. If I want to be vulnerable, I can be vulnerable. I might not expose other people's lives like that, but I will speak highly of them and say, to the extent these people struggle too. Some of them still struggling like me. Some of them have made great strides. Some of them have found co-partners in life to share in that struggle together, to make it less of a struggle. you know, to help go through these adversities. Sometimes we can do it on our own. Sometimes we have to couple up. But it's a lot of different things I'm going to be talking about coming through and not piggybacking, because information out here everywhere. They got so many social sites right now and places you can go, search engines you can tap into to get information. We've been living in the information age for a long time. We're in the era of truth. It's a lot of things going down, people. Right now, there's no reason or no excuse for us to be lost these days. But for the few that's still not catching up, you have guys like myself and sisters that come through that possess certain information. I'm not saying take everything I say on face value, but yes, go study for yourself. Don't just have this technology and don't use it to impart knowledge on yourself. Get information for yourself, and then you take the opportunity to piecemeal it. Don't always be listening to what everybody else is saying, because they utilizing certain informations to approach facts. Because we all faced with the same facts in life. Listen, take away every material thing you got, and let's focus on the material things that's most needed for the conduit or the flesh: air, water, food, and shelter. If you got good air, good clean water, good clean food, and you got access to the resources that you can utilize to make shelter for yourself, to protect you from the elements or any other dangerous thing, you got everything that you need. You got everything that you need. Because before any material thing was built, before the advance of cars, you had transportation. It was your feet. And then you discovered that there were certain animals that could be broken, that you can use them as beasts of burden to pull and carry. And then you got more smarter, because there's some brilliant people in the world that gave you and gave these people that currently run the world. Let's not sit back here and act like we don't know who run the world. And if you say something, you get in trouble and you got to apologize. No, don't hate because they run the world. Study, understand why. I can give great respect even to the wickedly wise ones, because they got up off their ancestors did, got up off their ass and say, we ain't comfortable with our surroundings, man. We're not comfortable with the treatment, man. We not, whatever it is we're not comfortable with, we finna do something about it. And when the opportunity came, they got it and they never looked back. You think they're gonna go out of their way to help you understand some shit? They probably get mad at me, but you know I was coming. This ain't about no flesh. You can't kill energy. And I'm speaking directly to those who are in power and in charge, those multi-billionaires and people that being placed in these positions in government to do what? Keep their world going. And I ain't mad at them. But what I will say to the family, the collective, the people who are up under the narrative and the direction of these people, those of us in the valley, if we sit back and don't do nothing to change our own life, then what can you say? You're going to complain all your life? You're going to sit back? And let me tell you something. They're going to give you misinformation because they don't want, you can't know. They don't really want you to know what they know, but they can't stop you from knowing what they know. And what they know is you got to be foremost in science. Marcus Garvey told us that. He who is foremost in science rule the world. That's why they go lock down the world. They want the resources. They do the studying. They take the most brilliant of minds and scientists to extract, and then they know how to go and formulate certain things. I mean, these people build nuclear bombs and shit. I mean, jets to go up in the sky, bombs that are drilled into the earth, chemical things that they spray on food or put in the atmosphere, man, that'll change your molecular structure, your mental. Biologically changing shit. They test stuff. They not out here at no damn parties and like we be doing. When they party different. They really party different. But anyway, enough of that right there. I talk social constructs, y'all. I'm just saying, I want my life at this point of it. I'm walking into my golden sunset. I had to, through my rebelliousness, and not paying attention to truth and those that really love me and wanted to be hot-headed as a youngster and do what I wanted to do, be rebellious, call myself acting out. I did that. But I'm thankful to the Most High, he spared my life so I can come back and do this. So I can honor those men and women who saw things in me that I didn't see, even my friends that I grew up with, people that knew me before I got out there and got stupid. The one that was baffled when I got arrested, like, who, what, Ron? What you mean? He did what? They don't know me to be that person. The people that know me to be that person was the ones that I was around the most when I transitioned into the streets. You know, my first trip to the detention center, I chronicled my life in a certain way. I did this when I was in prison, being a part of 2 youth programs. One, I got a chance to actually do some work in. The second one, because of the nature of the prison itself, there was a lot of safety guards that had to be put up because there's a lot of pedophiles in prison. A lot of people that's insane that need to be in mental institutions, not prisons, that they swapped out for. People always cutting costs, trying to figure out how to make more of the misery that's caused through misinformation and deception. So that's my thing. If I can use my life to talk about why we should be respectful to each other, I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to use my life to show you why. I'm one of the blessed ones. I'm still here to talk about it. Other people, we got to go to their grave sites, man, and have that conversation. And who's listening? And then you pour out. And then you wish they could come back. Or they wish you could come back if you lost your life. And then a lot of people ain't trying to travel to no prisons either, man. Some people don't want to see you like that, buried alive. And some people be like, hey, I told you before you went there, I wasn't coming to see you. I told you when you was getting off the chain, doing all that dumb stuff you were doing, when you didn't want to go to school, when you wanted to act out, when you everything that you did, despite of the ass whoopings. So I'm extremely blessed. I'm blessed to have a beautiful family. I'm on both sides of my family. I'm extremely blessed. A lot of men don't have what I have, especially coming out of prison. But I'm out here fighting for myself too. But I would be a liar if I didn't say my family didn't support me and don't support me. That would be a damn lie. That would be a damn lie. My family loved me. I love them. But they give me space to do what I need to do. And whatever it is I'm not doing to get what I need, whatever come with that, I got to wear that. I ain't blaming nobody for it. And that's one of the key things I learned. And that's one of the key things I try to express to people. You have to, but you don't have to, but I would recommend to you. I mean, I do this for myself. Start taking ownership, responsibility for everything that come out your head that leads you into action. If you let somebody trick you through an influence, right, in suggestions, because you fell victim to peer pressure, or you was afraid, or you just wanted to be a part of the group, no sympathy for your ass, none. I don't seek sympathy from nobody. Now, I believe in empathy. I really believe in empathy. I empathize with people's situations because I know we all struggling. And I thank the Most High for giving me the premise to be able to see the origin of where these struggles come from. I live a conflicted life. It's parts of me that be wanting to say, man, fuck them, go on and do what you need to do. And what is that? Cut people the fuck off and just utilize the system for what it is, a means to an end. But ain't that's what the people up top doing, just using people for a means to? No, if you got genuine love in you, you'll suffer. It's going to be some suffering. You'll take the suffering and you'll embrace it. Isn't that what most of the figures throughout time that we look towards in our books of religion, didn't they do the same thing? Yes, they did. They picked up their cross and they walked. They didn't put their burdens on somebody else. They knew they had to face that thing straight up, and they tried to show us how to do it. But we'll refrain from the work, and we'll look towards somebody else to put in the work, and so we can enjoy the benefits. It don't work that way. If you ain't a frontline soldier, man, you're not going to do nothing. You just want to sit up in the house and play games, scratch your ass, eat up all the food. You don't want to get up, sweep the floor, rake the yard, trim down a bush, get a job, start a bid. You don't do nothing. You don't get nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing, partner. Yeah. You want to run around here and just be doing anything you want to do. I didn't grow up like that. I didn't. So you think I be careful? It's too hard. Hey, find some strength to do it. Find some strength to do it. These are the lessons you need to know in life. Things gonna be hard, but you better be able in that moment when things get hard. Don't do what I did. Try to find an easy way out because you bullshitting and faking with all the other stuff that you need to be doing to strengthen your life, build a foundation for your life. Man, I look at some of my school friends, man. When I'm in social media, and I'm gonna get back to these freestyles. I look at a lot of people that I went to school with, men and women. These were my friends. These were people I seen, whether we were friends or not. We were from the same hometown. We frequented the same schools. And I can go all the way. I can't name my preschool, but I can name some of the schools in my city where I seen my people. We was there together. I can take right now. I want to send a special shout out to my friends that we started in kindergarten together and went to high school together. And that's Roy Haslam, Wendell Dobson. Them two of the guys, Fred, Wendell's brother. These are some of the guys that I from kindergarten, man. My cousin T.Y. may his soul rest in peace. Tyrone Davis, Aunt Johnny Roof, love her, may her soul rest in peace and power as well. Like people like that in my life. Robert Miller, Mitchell Marion, people like that in my life. These were my friends. You know what I'm saying? Greg Newton, these are my friends. Bubble Up. Last name Anderson, Freddie Anderson. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, some of these names are some people like, oh, you know, hey, these people I grew up with, man. That was around me when I was growing up, man. Some of them seen me before the foolishness, and some of them seen me while I was in the foolishness, and some of them was baffled because of the end results. They gave him what I called somebody when I was in transition, getting ready to go to trial. Because I went to trial. I was brought up, man, if you get in this game, you know what I'm saying? You get caught, take your ass to jail, do your time, and you come home. And I was on that. That's where my mind was at. I ain't finna tell on myself, and I ain't finna tell on nobody. And I'm not saying this here to say if that happened, because I got a whole nother story to tell with that at some point about snitching, what that really is, up close and personal. And that everything that look rugged, like you got some guys out here that look, and they looks alone to scare the hell out you. Some of them killers and some of them not. Everything that look serious or look like you don't know what people really do in their life. Got stories of guys been hustling for 40 years, 50 years, never been to jail. I wonder why. Don't you? And other people can know that you do that and you still, we need to understand. We need to understand. Okay. I got some things happening over here. It appears most of my technology around here, I don't remember using. Oh, I did not. I did not put my my laptop on the charger. And that's what I'm about to do right about now. Because I don't want it to run out juice while I'm talking. Boom. I seen the whole thing lit up just then. More power, more strength. More power, more strength. But anyway, enough about that deal. I'm just telling you what I'm into. And I'm going to tell you what else I'm into. One more thing, and I promise you I'm going to get back to these freestyles. These spaces that the Most High give me authorization to create here, to make here, whether it's right here in YouTube, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on Bigo, whether it's on Stereo, whether it's on Fan Base, whether it's on Station Here, whether it's on Spotify, whether it's on whatever application. When I create spaces for us to come where we can talk to each other, not at each other. I don't create more Pokovich spaces. Okay? I don't deal with trolls at all. See, some people like for trolls to come into their space because you create a certain type of dynamics. Economically, if it's business, I understand where you're coming from, but people need to understand what that is. Because some people ain't gonna tell you what that is. Some people wanted to go down where the most nastiest things can come out, not to help solve a problem, but to benefit and gain from it. I don't give a damn if I don't get a dime. I'm here to do business, but if I don't get a dime, I'm gonna tell the truth regardless. I'm gonna be straight up as much as possible. I'm human now. I'm a spiritual being living this human experience. I'm prone to errors and mistakes too. I don't exclude myself from none of that. I'm still in the classroom learning like everybody else. But what I'm saying is, nah, we don't do that in my space. I'm not with that man bashing, that woman bashing. I'm not, no. You're not coming to this spot to talk about how nasty, how freaky, how naggy the sister is and why she don't do it. Hey, it's a reason why. It's called negative programming. No, I want to hear sister come in talking about how negative a man is. He's a dog. He broke my heart. He cheated on. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Not up in here. Let's get to the origins of why some of these things happen in the first. And is it natural? What is cheating? Based on the natural math. Or are we going to let deceptive intelligence from somebody else's thought processes continue to lead our life into despair and doom? Well, we trying to mask it with money and material shit. Nah, I'm not afraid to tell it. I spent plenty of days crying in the shower because of life and my not understanding it and not knowing how to live it. So do you stay in that state? Hell no. You do something about it. You make mind adjustments. All right. I'm going to get back to this music, though. I don't know which one this is. Let's see. Let's see what this is here.
I was on top of the world. Looking at the bigger picture.
Okay, we'll get up off of that. I was trying some rock and roll shit right there. I got to go back and actually redo that because I like it. I like it. It got a certain type of feel of like something that could have been made back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Most of my stuff gonna sound like that. I don't have these new school rap cadences. Sometimes I attempt it because it's a nice little challenge for me. But that's not my cadence. If you hear my stuff and it sounds like it's from the 80s and the 90s, goddamn it, that's where I'm from, the 80s and the 90s, the early 90s. I am a 70s. I am a product of the 70s. You understand me? 1972 proud and loud. I'm a part of the X generation. Okay. And me and my team, the COTG, shout out to One Dub and Silverback. And shout out to the whole Circle of the God family, each and every last one of you that touched the circle, that brought forth what you brought forth. But that's what it's all about. We are the X generation. We are the last generation how my brother, what that word that I was saying? The monologue, monotone, something to that nature. I gotta bring them over here so we can have this conversation on YouTube. I want to introduce y'all to my family, man, so y'all can get the benefits of this knowledge that I get from so many people, not just my brothers and my sisters that's up close and personal, but the different people that I get to meet from all over the world through social media. I know some people say, "Don't nobody know who you is, Icon." Didn't nobody know a lot of people when they came to social media. But you gonna know who I am because I'm gonna be here until the Most High see fit for me not to be here. If I got access to these airways, I'm coming. I'm coming with everything I have because I did get some marching orders from my mother. She said, "Come out here and bless the world," and that's what I come to do. And I'm gonna have fun doing it. And I'm dead serious about it. In this space, this show respect. I'm not here to control nobody to tell you how to perceive the facts. I'm just here to say that even if we disagree or even if there's a controversial conversation, because I know controversy will come because we need to be direct and talk about some of the hard things that we're doing to ourselves and to others. Yeah, I know that there's a problem between men and women. The masculine principle and the feminine principle not getting along So much so that we can't even maintain families out here. The traditional, or what we call traditional or natural, forget traditional, the natural family unit. The natural family unit. Look at nature, man. Come on, man. Y'all be seeing these same geese that I be seeing out here, the duck family. The duck family be coming through. You don't see everybody separated and apart. Come on, man. Intelligent creatures know how to stay together, invest in each other, man. And whatever other little things that happen within the scope of that, of them living out their life, okay? Things happen, but there's a reason for these things. Man and woman, the masculine principle, the feminine principle. Come on, man. And I have people tell me all the time, why it's so hard for us to get along with each other? It's hard because we don't have the proper information. It was never given proper information about why unity and group operation and group cooperation is so necessary and vital. Even the three-headed dragon know this principle. And who is the three-headed dragon, you say? Capitalism, socialism, and communism, the three major government systems that do what? Hold sway over the minds of the world's people. Because those three systems cover the world, or what we call the world. And the world is not the earth. The world is the systems that is utilized on this earth. That's what we're talking about. That's why, and when the end of the world comes, they ain't talking about no damn earth exploding and going no damn well. How they gonna know that? How these people gonna know that? We got enough explosives to blow the world all the way up and get rid of the whole earth. Yeah, and another one to come. You're not the author on how these things happen and exist. You'll be gone long before it's gone. That's why we have to know how we fit in together with all of this. And don't you know everything in nature is here to serve us? Man, that's a beautiful expression. We get our food from there, man. We get to make sure our avatars, our lungs and stuff get clean out. And who messing it up? Who messing up the air? Who messing up the food? Right now, we can't even get no real food. I remember hearing the first time somebody said I had some seedless grapes and was happy about it. Why? Because it was different. I don't like eating them grapes and then you bite them old bitter seeds and stuff. Hey, the seeds can be replanted and grow more grapes. Seedless grapes can't do nothing. You know what kind of engineering went into that? To have a seedless grape or a seedless watermelon? Creator put seeds for replication. So there's a bounty of what you need. But who's messing that up? Yeah. I ain't got to tell you, you already know. I ain't got to tell you, you already know. So, coming on down inside of here. We right here. Shout out to everybody inside the space right now. Tell a friend that your favorite icon is in the building. And shout out to those two beautiful, brave hearts that's watching, sitting in the audience watching right now. Thank y'all, because I know you could be doing some other things, but you gave me a chance. I don't know who you are. And if you want to make yourself known, go ahead and send a comment. Like and share. Like and share the live. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please do that. I'm here to do some real talking. You already, I know you knowing that this ain't what you've been seeing, or maybe resemblance, because I'm not here as the architect of this here. I'm joining the chorus, but I'm a student, and I got my experience and my perception of how I've been doing this here, and I like to share it with you, and I like to hear yours as well. I'm trying to find something I can play. I don't even know what this is. No. And please forgive some of this profanities up in here if you got sensitive ears. A lot of these freestyles that I do have an extreme amount of profanities in them. This is a 18 plus year. I wish they would say 21 up. I know when I see 18, and I'm not knocking 18-year-olds. I'm about to be 53. My avatar, my flesh is, right? because I'm timeless. I don't have a time. I don't have a date or age. You can't put an age on energy. Okay? Only the flesh. You start counting from when the flesh got here. And the flesh ain't get here when I came out my mama's womb. That ain't when you started. That's a complete but incomplete product coming forth that still got growing to do, experiencing to do, learning to do. Yeah, that type of stuff. Let's see what's popping here. I get up out of this little commercial here. Freestyle by your favorite icon. That's me. Y'all sit here and enjoy with me. Some of this stuff is good. Some of it is garbage, but it's me expressing my creative thought process. This is how I get stuff out of my head when it's negative. Instead of going out and harassing people and being a burden on society, if I feel some kind of way, don't take it out on somebody. Some people use the speed bag, punching bag. Some people go jog. Some people listen to music. Whatever you need to do that is not going to hurt somebody else. Take that frustration and pain out through that. I choose to do it through the music, through conversation, but at all costs, try to maintain peace with people. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it.
This right here is like mind-boggling to me. Actually, it's not, but it's like, hey, this shit together, right? Purple, green, gold. Purple, green, gold. Portals up, portals open, portals right. Yes, sir. It's on tonight. Take flight. It's a mission. Yeah, it's gonna get dirty, greasy, murderous shit is going down. Believe me, we at the ops. Who the ops is the ones with the bats trying to say they trying to stop the gods from what? Living. God gave it to us. We give them holy drizza. The Issa is the Rizza. Yeah, pop out. If you want to be a drop out. Yeah, it get ugly. Yeah, when you're working from Most High, it's not pretty. You're gonna die. But a righteous death is a righteous death. Earn your crown. Cause if you don't, you'll be looking like a fucking clown. And there's a bunch of them roaming in the circus. All on social media looking like some church shit. All that talking. You scared to move. You scared to shoot. You scared to go to jail. You scared. So stop all that tough talking. All that tough talking gonna get you in a coffin. Bitch.
Let's go.
I mean, I ain't playing no games. The gloves about to come on. They coming out. Yeah. Try to pay attention. Fuck with me. Pay attention in the classroom. I'm the professor. I need for you to understand when I give you these mathematical codes. Learn the formula so you can go boldly forward, not paying attention to the shit that they mention. All in detention. I'm a principal, God Emperor, God Emperor. You what? Emperor, God. Children of the sky, children. Float on. It's new Kenneth up in this bitch.
Let's go with it then. You know what I'm talking about? Freestyle. That's how you get it off. That's how I get it off.
This lesson, you know what I'm saying? I need some blessing. I did this shit the way I had to do it. Don't you motherfucking cry for me when I'm gone, man. Celebrate my life. Yeah. Yes. I'm blessed. I am. Yes. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I don't worry when them slugs come or how they come. If they kill me today, boy, I drop the road. Got hot on spirituality. I did it like I did it. Now they follow me. Got a click and they swerve on their own. Yeah. I love them brothers. I love them sisters. Yeah. I'm in this motherfucker flying high. I don't pay attention, do it till I die. Don't you cry for me. Remember what I gave you What we did together through the storm and weather. This year, me and you on the highest mountains. We cried together, we ride together. Don't you cry for me when I'm gone. Just know I gave you everything I had. I took it home. Yeah, crossed the Jordan. I did it. Yeah, I crossed the Jordan and you did it with me. Don't you cry for me. Don't you cry for me. I don't need no sad tears. Celebrate me and let them know them suckers hate me. They knew I came with the thunder, revolutionary power. G-O-D, the God. I bring it through in any hour. Rain shower, meteors. I come through in that thing, I give you yours. It was a blessing just to learn these fucking lessons, yeah. And don't you cry for me. No, don't you cry for me. Don't you cry for me. Just stand perpendicular on your square and continue to give these devils hell. I swear, don't you cry for me. Don't you cry for me. Not my will be done, but thine will be done. Don't you cry for me. Don't you cry. Celebrate my motherfucking life, yeah. Yeah, to all the queens in the game, just remember this. I tried to love you with everything I had in me. I can't keep up with one. That's what they told me. I made it too. But guess what? If I did, I'm gonna stand true.
Hold up. Don't you cry for me. The work that I gotta do, I'm picking up my cross. I know what comes with telling the truth. Certain things that I did in prison that listen, when you go to prison, it don't stop. When you have been touched by the spirit of truth through your experiences, and then you become aware, meaning your mind don't risen, the parts of you that's been dormant on the inside, the real you, not the character, the negative character from negative programming that's been representing and misrepresenting you for the longest. And I don't blame a lot of people. I don't blame you. You got to get the truth first. It's what you do after the truth comes. It's what we do after the truth comes. When the light illuminates the darkness and you can see it for what it is, you're responsible for that. We're all responsible for that. If we choose not to do what is supposed to be done within the light of the truth, then the truth will dictate the terms of what your punishment will be. You understand what I'm telling you? So it comes to our own hand. That's why we got to be very studious out here about life. We know everything about everything else. We know when a Gucci purse is real or when it's a knockoff. How you get this information? You can get that information, but you can't go seek some information to help you grow mentally, to help you overcome mental illness. You can't do that. We can't do that. I didn't even know I was supposed to. So anybody that come up under or come within earshot of what I'm saying, I'm dropping real seeds. And once those seeds are dropped, you become responsible for what you heard because you can't unhear it. And you shouldn't want to unhear what I'm saying. You should want to hear more. And if you care about people, you should want to bring them so they can hear more about this thing called life, about these things called nature, natural, laws that govern nature, constructs, negative programming, positive programming, man-made constructs, most high created constructs, because the creator gave us the constructs, the building blocks. Once you started engaging with nature itself, the material side, you started gaining information on what was good, what was not. Data. You collect data. So every piece of the information within the construct isn't bad, but you got to know what it's tied to. And if it's man manipulating it in a way where it only benefit him and nobody else, then that is something that we should not accept. We should not accept it. I know it's easier said than done because we still got to live out here. I get it. We don't have a nation of our own, but that don't mean that we can't learn within the structure how to still have something for us. Why the hell they got to benefit all the time and we can't benefit? And then we're going to sit back and cry about what they do with their money. Because they giving their money to people all over the world. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying we shouldn't be upset about that shit. When I say cry, I'm not talking about here boo-hoo crying. What I'm saying is we feeling the right thing, but I think sometimes we may approach it wrong. I'm not against anybody coming to this country and trying to make a better life for themselves. It would be great if they could do it within the places where they at. And to be honest with you, we're supposed to have access to every part of this earth because we are world citizens of the earth, not of governments. There was no such thing as none of these governments at one time. So you know that ain't natural, but the earth was here. The earth was here before these names came, and the earth will be here long after these names may be forgotten. They may be forgotten unless securely tucked into his story. His story. He's going to keep his story going. But in the world story, sometimes they hide stuff, lose stuff, or just destroy stuff because they don't want you to know. And matter of fact, the same way they Napoleon, I believe it was Napoleon, when they went to Egypt, or what they call Egypt, the northern part of what they call Africa, right? I think it was Napoleon, the little short guy that had the complex, was a vicious little something, a little Tasmanian devil. He was, couldn't stand to see them Sphinx out there with them African features out there, blowing noses off of the damn Sphinxes and stuff, trying to eliminate anything that would look like them in the mastery of what they doing that we finna take from. And I'm gonna tell you something. I got a big family. I got all kind of people in my family. I do not subscribe to these construct colorisms. I don't care what your nationality is, your ethnicity is, what banner you're flying, what country you come from. These are all constructs. I just see you as a person. I'm interested in you as a person. I don't care nothing about what flag you wave, and wave it and be proud of it. But know that these are tools that keep us divided from each other as well. It keeps us in constant competition as well. And when you don't know that you don't know, and those kind of things are going on, it becomes very destructive, because then we start hating, envy comes in, jealousy comes in, and you don't know what that lead to. Then again, you do know. Envy, jealousy, and all that other stuff, if you do not control it, manage it, and silence it, it can be very destructive, very detrimental out here. You know what I'm saying is the truth. You know when you've been envious and jealous of something. Yeah, I know I have. You see where I'm going with this here? The more you put the onus on yourself, the more you will start to see what's going on around you, and you will begin to understand, if you are honest with yourself, that you are the source of your problem. I am the source of my problem. I see the facts. I see we've been dealt the hand that ain't a fair hand. But if you learn how to activate your God self, your goddess self, you will take that hand and make something out that hand, just like a good spade game. I got two in a possible, and your partner be over there trying to get as much information as he or she can. Is a strong possible? Hey, you can't be asking if it's a strong possible. A strong possible could be something like a queen or a jack or something. You can't tell them that, but we do. Anyway, I'm out here, man. What we got here? Where we at? Where we at? We in these freestyles with your favorite icon, man. I am the King6, Icon6 in certain rooms. You know what I'm saying? That's him. Out here doing these freestyles. Shout out to everybody in these YouTube streets. We streaming live right now through StreamYard. This is the free version of it. And I'm thankful to StreamYard for allowing that opportunity to be able to come do this. And afford us the opportunity to learn the system and learn how to use it. And I'm going to try to use it as much as possible for the benefit of having these kinds of conversations, open, honest conversations about life, about love, about relationships, these constructs and what they really mean to us, to see if we really benefiting from it or not. And if we can benefit from it, what's stopping us from doing everything we need to do? Is it an entitlement? Is it you really gonna hold on to what you was taught? Well, I was taught like this here. Just because I was taught something 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, that don't mean I was taught right, but it was enough information to get me going in a direction. So we can always make adjustment. It's always room for improvement. And I think we need to be about that. Be about that improvement in life. You feel me? What is this? What is
Looking
this?
for a little more excitement. Tango's here to heat things up.
What is this? I got a couple commercials. Ooh, good God almighty. I got a few commercials. I'm on my rap fame. Well, where my freestyles at rap fame. You can catch me up under there. I'm gonna give you. Matter of fact, let me see if I can type it in while I'm sitting here. Once I get this music started, and we can get that typed in. Where we at?
Come on. Yes. Let's go. What's up? Yes. Let's get it. It's your favorite icon. About 6 in the six. Yeah. Scheming for Dolo. Wearing the polo. Came through in the back of the room and throw her down on the floor. She wanted me to beat me. Told me to beat me. I just wanted to eat it. Not one cat. I'm talking about filet. You don't know what's on. My plate is heavy. I'm doing it. Cause it's necessary. Call it the berry. Pop the backstab me. Yes, sir. I do damage. Matter of fact, I crave it for cold sex. Yes, the money, the fame, cheating, the business is mine. I'm telling y'all one time, I'm just doing it. Came with the polo. Smoking, the weed photo. My eyes focus. I see the worst, I see the best. I wear the S up on my chest. I sit down, smoking Newport, blow it out and get right for me. I'm on the scene with me. I'm hot as hell. Drinking the Hennessy, cognac as well. Come on, right out the water, up in the game, Korean juice. Really insane. My mind's turned just flipping the rice. I got the whole thing smoking, I'm taking it nicely. Yeah, she was the best. She told me that she came over to the crib and gave me that. We did it up and did it some more. Told me she was my first bitch, I said she was my first bitch, That's it's a game, but it ain't. It's not a game zone. This that real shit. Why? Tales from the dark side. Tales from the light side. Let's go. Start up. Come get it. Party starter. Flame it. Burn it up in the cannon. Boy, and fade it. Tell your friends they can come to it. They dangerous. We don't need no pussy niggas trying to frame us. Pull the gaddy out and start to blow in Vegas in the other night, and then they thinking what they gon' do to a gun. I'm blanking. I don't worry about that stanky shit, cause I am. I'm on a whole nother level, motherfucker. Can't die, fuckers. Only my flesh will return to the earth, but intelligence fly. Conscious than a motherfucker. Represent that C to the O to the T to the G. With a comma and a S, we the best. Circle of the gods and the goddesses. Yes. Mama gave birth to a god. That's the truth. That's why I'm dangerous when I'm in the booth. Cause when my mind on point, boy, is sharper than a blade. Coming through and put your bitches back off in a cave. Yeah, I'm a dog, man. Yeah, bouncing with your club. When the guards on the set, we showed them love, gave them everything. You had your dark ages, did your renaissance. The gold ages came in, you been on the top ever since. But check it, you know the truth back in the booth. You know I was coming to God, Michael, the angel of death. Pop 'em, I'm about that war shit. I do it to the top of the globe. I'm getting mine and let them know you are up. If you don't see it, you don't see it. You will never see it. And you can't be, come on, you can't be if you don't know. That's why they want you stuck in the game, moving slow. God is the ultimate in my life. Most high trumps everything, and that's why I'm saying turn water into wine, walk on water like Christ. Do it twice. That's why they say that boy real nice. Come on, Icon, baby. Yeah, I do it to death. You already know when I go left, I make a right turn with it and come back. The committee be sitting waiting on my instructions so we can get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. It's shit.
You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about, man. We up in here. Thank y'all for being here inside this live with me right here in these YouTube streets. Shout out to my brother Darius. If you one of the people that's in this audience, you on YouTube, send me a message, bro. If that's you sitting out in the audience, my brother Darius up in this piece, for sure. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate you so much. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Got to give it up to my family, man. Like big family, my friends, especially my childhood friends, and my new friends, my new circle of people, and for those that coming in even faking like they're friends, and then showing themselves to be something else. Not even mad at you. I understand why you doing it. And that's why I don't acquiesce on people in ways. I know why you acting a damn fool. I know why I'm acting a damn fool. It's this negative programming, bro. You know what I'm saying? We be knowing different stuff to do. We just won't do it. You know it's a better way to do something before you did the thing that you knew was going to be messed up in the first place. You knew, but you took a chance anyway because deceptive intelligence told you that you could do it, and it showed you how to justify something you know was wrong, and we still do it. I mean, hey, guilty is charged, man. Guilty is charged. And that's one thing about your brother. I'm always gonna put me up under the microscope. Me. I can talk about me. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me how to talk about me. Now I know if I was to say something about you, you might get offended. Oh, don't be talking, bringing my stuff up. You don't know me, and you're right. I don't know you. I don't know you past what you tell me, unless I'm around you and I can see from position that you don't know I'm looking. But I know how to listen, and whatever information I get, and if it came from you, if it's a lie, then you the lie that told it. If it's the truth, then you're the truth that told it. That's just how this works, Ain't nothing special about this. This ain't calculus, people. This is ABC 1, 2, 3 addition. That's what it is.
If you're an iPhone and Android user and want to watch movies for free, this app is actually for you. It's literally the free version of Netflix.
Oh, Lord. We got all these different say you want to use it for free. You're going to get yourself killed, boy.
Tell me what they want. Tell me what they need. This is just a jump. We need higher, 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 higher. I'm about to go higher, 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 higher. My mind's in a different place right now. I'm in a different state, a different type of feeling. Yeah. I'm coming through, God willing, give me the vision to make it to another day. I love living. If death on the horizon, let me embrace it. And if it touches me, I just took it here. I'm gone for real, and that's the case. Just remember, please remember my name and my face. Let them know I didn't come to play. I salute for another day. Hey, hey, hey. Tell me where to go. Touchdown to the different lanes out there, walking through the sands and the beaches of the black other side of the globe. They already know when I fold, I go cold. Yeah, when I'm hot though, it's like the sun when it's scorching. Already know, bounce back, boy, portions like yeah. Sock it to me, then again, what you want, I can be anything that you need me to be. If you see me on top of the beat, know it's L-O-O-D on it, and it's real, my deal. You already know if I come through, I shall violate anything that violate me. If you're on that bullshit, boy, you gotta understand. To the P to the C and all between. Mississippi, Memphis, what's up? That's the team. You got it. That's it. You for real. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right here inside the studios, right here in these StreamYard studios, streaming live on YouTube. We up in this thing, yangy, dang it. And we need to calculate the risk.
Man, give me that. Sometimes you gotta calculate the risk. Calculate the risk, man. So, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Life sentence, maybe, you know what I'm saying? A graveyard in a box. Come on, yeah. I mean, it's life and we live with it, man. Life be life. I'm just saying. Like, I say, yeah, 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 yeah. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ay, 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 ay. Come on. Ay, 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 ay. You ready? You ready? You ready? Come on, man. Let's get it. Calculate the risk, then whip it with my wrist. Bag it in that plastic, then take it to the bricks. Double bag of idiot, curse crucifix. Mob ties the syndicate, socially illiterate. Cash move the world, soldiers move the street. They say a closed mouth never eat. Victory defeat. Bloody walking through my hood, represent the set. Yeah, our boss is on my side working shit. Yeah, politics officials, feds on the hunt, but I'm laid up with a bad bitch smoking on the blunt. Yeah, sipping on that white boy, counting up that blue. Chopper laying next to me, the fuck is that to me? Yeah, G-Code is my mind state. Yeah. Florida, that's my home state. 4 pills on course. Beach water turquoise. Hold it down in the paper. Yeah, take a nigga baby. Get up. Jack boys on the move, nigga. I need to see them bunny rats. I acting like y'all don't know what time it is out here. You better not try to keep track with it. Hey, you don't know where you got bad. Flex on a nigga, yeah, break a nigga kneecap. What you thought you were gonna knock a nigga on the map? Nah, dog. I'm in the middle. Coming through the phone like a hole. Yeah, that's the holiday. Coming through in that thing with that body. Boy. When you hear that thing go, that's the end of it, boy. No sign. Sleeping in your grave, boy. Talking to the gang. Just to let them know I'm gonna burn them in the flame. Calculate the risk.
Yeah. Hey Darius, if you out there, I hope that's him. I'm gonna call you anyway. But I got a whole nother microphone, bro. I might not be staying here in a minute. This whole situation about to go away. But I got an extra microphone set up and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to actually doing some in-house stuff. I know I'm gonna have to put a little bit of change into this this system here. Whether it's StreamYard or another application that does some of the same thing. One of my friends was telling me who's in tech. They have another one like this, but it's more detailed, more better, more better things. I don't know. I know StreamYard right now, and I'm repping StreamYard right now. But I'm gonna be looking into that other system as well, because if you're looking for certain types of quality of work, I'm quite sure those who own these applications and benefit from them, if there's a way to be more competitive, hell, I know they're going to want us to say something about it. If I'm going to spend some money with you, you know what I'm saying? If bro and them got a better deal with some better shit, you know, I'm going to have to go over there where the better shit at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? It's been a nice business arrangement, but can you match what they doing over there or do better? Right now, this is better to me. I like this. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. I respect that, StreamYard. Salute to y'all. You feel me? Yeah. That kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, well, we right here, and we've been pushing this thing for like an hour and 22 minutes. My last show I had to get rid of. I put some figures in there that wasn't right. I don't know where it comes. I'm saying this out loud because I want to do this because that was a fire-ass show that I had to delete. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to give. I could have took my time. I thought I did have it saved, but unfortunately I found out some stuff also with this free package right here from StreamYard. It doesn't save recorded work. You know what I'm saying? So when I deleted it off YouTube, that was that. I don't know how to retrieve it. If there's a way to retrieve it, please let me know. But I didn't want it. I wanted to go in. I should have went in. I should have took my time, like Sister was saying. And shout out to Queen Black Radio. Let me say this because I didn't even mention her name thus far. But shout out to Queen Black Radio, Hidden Gems, Behind the Avatar. That is coming soon. I know that she is graciously allowing me to be a part of that. And I'm always from behind the avatar. Like I'm right here. There's no catfish here. You know what I'm saying? It's the real me with my ugly self. You know what I'm saying? But damn it, I'm me. And I'm not ashamed of that. Me with my little scully cap thing on and a shirt that ain't matching, but me here, aware and ready to go to work anytime you need me. Okay, I'm like that good politician without being a damn politician. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But shout out to Queen Black Radio and shout out to all of the family members of the foundation, man. Free Mind, Sister Soldier, that is, man. Sonia Dominique, man. Yeah. Shout out to Anita, Rami. Oh, man. I'm not even going to do this today. I'm not going to run off every name. Every now and again, I'm going to throw some names out there at you. Some people that I'm definitely going to approach about some of these earlier things as we're working on some other stuff as well. But these formats right now that we can do this and perhaps combine our fan base, our support system, and bring everybody into these atmospheres. Because I have some interesting conversation with my guys, man. Like, these brothers are extremely intelligent, well-versed from their wheelhouse, careered people, military, in the world of tech, producer, things of that. And you know that they know what they're talking about. And if they haven't lived this stuff, damn, they some good students, man. Like, they really ate the information up. But these are men who have accomplished things in their life, and who have allowed me to bring an idea to them called the COTG, the Circle of the Gods, and introduce that and share my vision from what the Spirit gave me of assembling men together. Like, we out here in the world, and you're not going to tell me that the Real Husbands of Hollywood is the best we can do in men shows. Like, where are the brothers? Where are the men that's supposed to be out here, you know what I'm saying, and repping for the men? We still see the world, we still feel things, we still going through it, we still have roles to play. Just because they don't dismantle the family and broke the back of the man, don't mean that the few remaining ones who fighting for it gotta just lay down and not be heard. But I was really just, the way the Spirit showed it to me, we have a plethora, and especially back in the 90s and 2000s, man, of women groups all over the networks, sharing their stories, the atrocities, the triumphs, the joys, all of it, having full range, to speak from the feminine principle aspect of through their perceptions and experience. But there was no men. The few that we had, man, no love, man, no love, no love. Not in particular, but then maybe it was what they was talking about. I don't know. But that's what the COTG is, man, an assemblage of men coming from different walks of life, but wrapped up in the same facts, and having to perceive those facts and move on with life and maintaining life and doing what we can to live it. You know what I'm saying? Like every other person that lives. Because we refuse to be men that feel like we don't have a voice. I have a voice, and I'm going to use mine. I don't need permission for that. I ain't asking for none. You understand me? I'm not here seeking validation from anybody. And I'm not here to validate anybody. Your works should be able to do that for themselves or for itself. And we're not here to judge, not me. Everything I do within my life is a lesson for me. And when I get to experience that with other people, or watch you going through yours and experience you through your actions on what I should do better or shouldn't do at all, that's how you grow, man. That's how you grow. That's how you begin to understand how to stay safe out here. Mind your business. Create a lane for yourself and let people do what they do. And if you confront it because paths don't cross, do what you can to maintain peace until you can't. You got a right to stand firm on what you believe and love and live and fight for it the same way anybody else would. And if you've done all you can do to keep the peace, then if war must ensue, know that you're standing on truth and let the truth be the light and the way. Win or lose, there is no loser for those that follow the truth. I live as a man, I die as a man. You live as a woman, you die as a woman. Always in seeking truth mode from the cradle to the grave. Man, let me get back to these damn freestyles over here because
Now why I hear what I did with my hood?
I'm just saying.
Sad and shit, like my life, it was what it was. It's what it is. It's what it is. I ain't ashamed of none of it. I don't regret none of it. I don't regret none of it. I wouldn't even be here if I wouldn't went through the shit I went through. Trust. So I stand on that shit. Stand on it then, nigga. Come on. Rep for the game. Yes, sir. I rep for the game. Yeah, I put it on fame. They burned it in flames. It wasn't so perfect. It wasn't worth it. Left my family. Yeah, I know that shit hurt me. Hurt them too. Told me on the phone. Yeah, crying like babies because they had baby locked in the bed. Tiger was pinned down to the mat. Yeah, to get back. Oh my God, 28 long years, 1 month and 2 weeks. Yeah, so many tears. Seen a lot of people die. So many people lived in the city. So many people that lived, but they kept their mind tight, kept their mind right. Wherever they sit their feet, boy, they got their grind right. Said, get some music, the fame, it flames, the flames, you know. Watch me believe came through, yeah, like Eva Knievel, ready to jump soon. See the Grand Canyon, and I'm running wild. See me smiling, boy, cause I feel that sky. Yeah, from the upper level. Yeah, I see the devil, had a talk with him. Told him what's up, you know what's happening. We about to win again. Y'all believe this when I say it. Mathematical, precise, precision. I give it, yeah, the wisdom. Yeah, listen to my words sometime. Back it up, try to get up in that rhyme one time. Yeah, don't just hesitate when the beat drop. Yes, sometimes you gotta pick your mind up, let it pop. Spark a little something, yeah, let them know that you understand. Yeah. We ain't stuck, we ain't well, we ain't fried, we ain't well, we ain't just out here trying to survive. Yeah, we real people too, God's children too. What you gonna do with them coming with them choppers? Yeah, riding in them choppers. Yeah, only walkie talkies trying to track us down. What? Yeah, I walk real smooth, see, walk on a nigga. Yeah, it's bloody shoes, nigga. It's a committee with us.
let's go up in this piece, man. I'm here to do it. And I'm here to do it with those that want to do it. We could do it from all angles, through conversations, to actual straight out creative building of banking system for self. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. The conversation sets it up, and then the parameters of the business ensue. Group cooperation, group operation, the links linking up. And stop wasting time with people that you already know don't want to go. That's another thing we got to stop doing in life. Stop holding on to people that you know ain't going. They don't told you in so many words, that's not me. I'm in this. And you got to respect where they at. When they draw that line, you got to know. Listen, I don't stepped over a few lines, man, that I should have left alone. Because it didn't turn out good. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that came into play that destroyed a beautiful picture because of feelings and emotions and stuff like that. You already know where people don't want to go. They broadcast and they tell you. Or sometimes you got to know how to orchestrate and arrange a conversation and then put it into motion to get what you're looking for on whatever level the person is on. People tell you everything that you need to know about them. So instead of finding the people or going where the people, you might actually know where the people that think like you and want to move like you. You know where they're at. That's where you got to go. You got to go to them places. And if all of us can do that, we can lessen the weight of worration with people that we don't even relate to. Just had some physical attraction or got caught up in some damn wave or something like that because of certain energies or something like that. You know how it is. You got people that come out and then they are manifested to be stars. They the talk of the town type shit. Some people just want to be around that energy. You know, they see worthy equal energy, right? They want to bring their energy and put that energy together. Man, that's big energy. You know, especially if they rolling on some of the same stuff, that's beautiful. But when you rolling against it, you're gonna be miserable, man. People, we living in misery out here. We don't know when to let go. And I'm in that boat. You don't know when to let go. Just be holding on to shit that ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me see something. What the hell is this?
Yo, what's up? Tell me if you lie. Tell me if you lie. Tell me if you lie. You better stop playing. No, I ain't playing tonight. Nah, not tonight, baby. Thug let's go. Tell me what to do. Tell me if you feel so good tonight. You looking so good tonight. Yeah, first off, it's like this with a sawed off at your head. Nah, I ain't talking about the physical kind to blow your head off. I'm talking about this spiritual lyrical spit thing. Coming to your ear hole, to your brain. Yeah, trying to make a connection. My love is the wet thing. Step to the door. What's up? Tell me what you like it. To me, your vibe. Hands down, you one of the realest. I feel it, yeah. 10 toes down on everything you say, baby. Go on, represent it. Handle your business. I like the way that you do that. Come back through with a whole lot of guilt. Come on. Tell me if you like it. You like it? Represent that thing. I told you about that. You a savage, but you better stop playing. I'm serious, not Thug love, right? A gangster just like me. I need a good people. That's right. Good people. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Good people. And I love your people, my nigga. Love your people. What's up? Jacksonville, what's up? Orlando, what's up? Shout out to them COTGs. B-Roll, Okeechobee, what's up? And mob ties for life.
Let's go up in this piece, man. It's beautiful to be here, man. Listen, we 1 hour, 37 minutes, 17, 18, 19, 20 seconds into this thing. And I'm having a good time. It's 2 o'clock. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I got to be to work tonight. I got to go back. I went to work this morning. You know what I'm saying? I had to ride them roads. All praise be to the Most High. Wasn't no ice on the road, but it's definitely cold outside. And these roads are wet. Some places here in Jacksonville, some people got snow. I know my partner, Anthony, say it was snowing as me and him was on the phone. Like, it's snowing in my backyard right now. So, you know what I'm saying? But it is cold outside. Like, it's extremely cold. And I got to go brave this cold one more time. And then I'm off for the next 2 days at that place. But I'm 7 days, always feet on the ground, moving and working, man. Listen, it's hard, but it's fair. The lessons that I'm learning going through this part of it are going to be well-learned lessons. So when my hands touch that big shit again, I know what to fucking do. I like living comfortable, and I'm going to live comfortable. You know, fuck the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't going to have to go out there and commit no crime to do it. And no, I'm not knocking and judging nobody that's getting their money like that. But what I'm saying is that kind of money is that funny money. And what's funny about that money is everything attached to that money. Because it ain't about being fair. It ain't about family. It ain't about loyalty. It ain't about none of that. Just the means to an end. Your life is the equivalent of what it is in prison. You're just a number, a statistic, bro. A statistic, sis. You're just a number. Who capitalize off the number? The account holders, insurance. We're wards of the state. What state? The United States Corporation of America. You're just a number. I'm just a number to people. What am I to me? If I'm not trying to make mine adjustments, man, to do better, then I'm just a number. You are the equivalent of what you think. And what are we thinking about ourselves out here? Shit, you out here where I'm at. What do you see out here? I see a lot of beautiful people. Beautiful. But that shell around many of them, around many of us, not even us, characters of negative programming that's doing all of the talking and foolishness. And then when we get hurt, the real us, we got to sit there and suffer that in those environments and circumstances because we didn't take control of the faculties of our mind. We didn't even know that we didn't know. I'm here to give you the keys. I'm gonna give you some keys. Well, are they working for you? Hell yeah. Well, what you got? It ain't about what I got. What I got is life. As long as I got life, I got opportunity to do whatever. Just know I move, I work, I do what I gotta do. And I ain't hurting nobody. I got 8 more months on federal probation. I had to do 60 months of this. I already done 28 plus years. 6 months halfway house, 6 months home confinement, 60 months of federal probation. 8 more months to go. I ain't hurt nobody through this transition. Nobody. Except for a few things in prison. And just a few. Yeah. Altercations, that is. And not with inmates. I'm just saying. And not because I was trying to be the bravest motherfucker in the world. No. It's where the mind was at and what I was in tune to and what frequency I was on. Revolutionary. Let's go. I've been lied to and tricked, and damn it, I knew something wasn't right with this damn story. With this story when I was in school in history class, I knew something was wrong with this goddamn story. I just didn't know how to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Thank y'all for not allowing me to die in the streets. I needed to go get this education, the real one. I had to go meet people and learn about people that I never knew existed to get a different perspective other than the one that was given to me in the institutions of learning that I was ushered into, that I have no say-so over. Nah. No. I'm just saying. Where's the love? Where's the damn love? Okay, back to this music. I think I'm going to go grab something by my little homie. 205 Nuke in a minute here. Because he be coming through. I be like,
Pieces. The pieces. Right when you think you got me, right? Right when you think you got me. You got me going. I sit back I be laughing at this shit, right? This shit, you got me going. You got me going.
you got me coming.
Yes. You got me going.
You got me coming.
You
motherfuckers got me fucked up.
I don't think you know what you did. I don't think you know what you did. See my brain work different. You ain't see more evidence. I'm the one that make it spark up. I got the skills, boy, to pay the bills. But I'm still low key on the low note. No team on the go though. You know what the show though. Yeah, that's a tip. Never die. Patience, boy. You better remember that. And if you think I'm running, you think I'm hiding. Never that. I'm in the forefront, motherfucker. I'm the capo, the done. What's up? You want me to what? Keep spinning it. Put your head on this table. I'ma keep hitting it. Back that shit out the park. I'm going 1,000 with. I thought you already know I'm so committed to this process. It's G.O.D. for life. I got a military son ready to strike. I got mob ties, they never let me go. Cause this is what I do to you pussy assholes. Leave me the fuck alone. I just need you to leave me the fuck alone. I just need you to leave me the fuck alone. I just leave me the fuck alone. I ain't trying to get mixed up with all that bullshit you talking about. I don't walk like that, dog. I don't walk like that, dog, 2 times. So you understand, I'm a real man.
Real man.
Playing the days in the
Fucking sad, please.
nigga. Bitch made niggas coming out here with those bitch face. Talk like store heads like really about that. We already know your ass ain't really about that. Stop it. So you get that coffin talk, or you don't want that coffin talk. You can't do a day, nigga, so you ain't going to jail. If you get in some trouble, yeah, your bitch is in jail. So what? Who the fuck you think I'm talking to? I'm the dumb motherfucker. Who the fuck is you? I don't care about what you got and who you.
What? That bitch I was saying, man, Icon, what the hell is you talking about? I'm just using creative thought process to get rid of energies and bring in energies to give back good energies. You know what I'm saying? It's about management. It's about managing this mental and spiritual, the reality. That's the real reality. The real reality. Let me tell you, I am not my flesh. My flesh is a conduit. You understand me? Me is my mind. Mind moves flesh. You understand me? Controls it. You understand me? Make it do things that it need to do for what? Survival, maintenance, sustenance. You understand me? Get into that. That's nature. That's life. That's your code, man. To be builders. We ain't building nothing. We ain't living our playing out our roles here. I'm watching people building shit all around me here in Jacksonville. I'm at a place right now that I'm working at. Just was built. I'm watching these people up in here. These people. I'm calling them these people. You've been living long enough to know who these people is. Because these people got power. It ain't but a few people you know got power. Okay? Them people. Building. They clearing out all kind of goddamn land up here, putting Dunkin' Donuts and car washes and all kinds of shit up out here. They living, coming through in big trucks, bring their families out there. Got the wife, the kids, everybody. Look what dad is building for you for the future. You know how long that store been sitting over there, that Golf or that Taxico or that whatever that is over there, landmark that survived 50, 60, 70 years. Loan money invested in the system. Shit. In a minute, it'll make sense to you. I got to let it make sense to me. And it's making great sense to me. We ain't building. We worried about who broke your heart. You don't talk to me. You don't tell me you love me. Damn, you need somebody to tell you they love you. I mean, I know we do it. That means it's a sign of infection, of affection. Sometimes it can be an infection. Shit, because we don't even know how to handle that type of stuff. I know I didn't. I still fight with that type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Didn't grow up that way. But I see the importance, man, on these connections being real and about something. But it's just too many things, too many distractions. Too many distractions. Well, my distraction, your distractions is different. I don't give a damn who distraction it is. If it ain't helping you to see clear, you getting in your own way, I'm getting in my own way. We don't know how to meet each other, man, to have a decent damn conversation and get some things together. What you want to do? I want to do this right here. Well, I know how to do this. Boy, let's go. Let's do it. Start off baby steps. Come build something. We got a YouTube channel here. We can build this. Multi-screen over all kind of platforms. Bring people together. Bring the team in. Unite the federations of people. Welcome to the People's Congregation. Coming soon. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get back to this music, man. Let me get back because I got to get ready to shut it down after a while. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I mean, I need you close to me. I need you close to me, like right here, in my heart. You know, I love y'all. Y'all my people. You know what I mean? I lay my life down for it. God bless you. To see a better world. I mean, I know the drama. I know the trauma, the chaos. Let's go. Dear God, if you're listening to me right now, I got something to say to you. I know I ain't been respecting the game. I know I've been out here causing a lot of pain, man. See, I think I lost contact with you the night that my dog got shot, but and sent to another place. Ended up in a different type of space in my mind. See, I've been a child since beginning of that, but why? I know I wasn't meant to be like this. How did I get like this? See, these social constructs got us twisted. That's that negative program. It don't really give a damn building characters that be doing anything. I feel that pain. Dear Lord, I said a prayer to you, dear Lord. You can hear me. Dear Lord, dear Lord. Every day and night, I'm trying to call out to you, dear Lord. Do you hear me? I don't hear nothing back sometimes. Sometimes in my mind it get real quiet. I'm trying to steal that kind of riot that be going off, telling me to blow up, choke something, break something, destroy something. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. That ain't fair. They don't deserve that pain and that pressure because I'm lost a little bit in the danger zone. I sit to my mind and get back spiritual. Yes, the angels in fact got me, lift me up above the madness and tell me grow from the sadness, embrace the pain. So I do, dear God, if you're listening, I'm through. Give me space in the mental so I can do some things for me now. I need that, Lord. Dear Lord, yeah. I reach out to you, dear Lord. If you hear that, I just need to close to you. I love my family. I love my friends. Shout out to the TGs.
Let's go up in this piece, man. Very sentimental piece. Like I say, sometimes it can get real spiritual up in there. I don't know what's going on with my little headpiece here, y'all. But I'm just trying to keep my little peanut warm, you know what I'm saying? It's cold as hell in America, you understand me? They talking about the new year shit. New year ain't got here yet. New means beginning, starting, not ending. Hey, I understand. If some people change some things up.
Tired of overpaying for rent? What if
yeah.
we told you that you could live somewhere for only $119 a week?
What?
It's not a trick. When you live in a pad split, you get everything you need, all for one low weekly payment. What's the catch? There isn't one. You don't need a credit score to qualify, and we won't make you sign a long lease. Ready to move in and move up? Become a member today at padsplit.com.
Let's go out there, man. Some people might needed to hear that right there. That's why I let it play.
So what's up? See, you gotta make that thing do what it do. It's like a movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some of the storyline might be real, but some of it is fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Use your imagination, boy. You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna paint that picture for you though. Red slide. 911, it's emergency, a motherfucking homicide. It's today, it's about to bring the pain. Call my name, so I bring up on set. Like what? If you want it, you get it, but you think you walk, I swear. Standing on the pieces of puzzle in the sink. Fertilize the grain, boy, bring back the rain. That's for my owner. Yeah, talk about it. You want the oil or the gas, nigga, fire, huh? You got that thing up in my lung when I scream for, scream back, come through that pain like a alley cat. Yeah, missing teeth in my mouth because I'm biting on the brick. Motherfucker, that's sick. Yeah, you heard my name up in this game city, isn't it, right? 6 in the building, Leon tonight. Fire in the booth, call the fireman, dude. Cause he already know if you got that thing, you gonna shoot. Now, I ain't talking about no pussy, talking about the truth. If we look into my mind, you can see it in the foot. It's the hardcore assassinator, getting in the game, making rain come raining because you need it. The the mind is dry and depleted. No, I'm the thug, I can do it, boy. This is what I'm doing for the fun and the love. I can take it to another dimension. I'm already out of attention. Yeah, 14 more months on probate. Gotta get it. I'm setting up right now so I can go get it. Got my friends on side and they on dick and they put it. Telling me, boy, come on in the booth and just spit it. I said, get my style together, just stand tight. You see, you gotta practice. Some 10,000 hours is important. So I do it. It's gonna make sense to you.
It makes sense to you after a while. Kapow. You feel what I'm saying, man? Hey, don't be afraid to express, man. You got talents and gifts, man. Put them shits on display, man. Become a beacon of light. You know what I'm saying? Why you hiding all that good energy, man? You know what I'm saying? Break up out your slumber. Come on up out this slumber, people. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You don't know you sleep? You about to pee on yourself, man. You better get up for you pee in the bed. You gonna be a grown, an adult. I don't want to say grown. An adult peeing on yourself, peeing in the bed, boy. When you ain't got to be peeing in the bed, boy. You ready for some depends? Because it's coming. We better wake up and utilize life while you have it. You know, stay free as you can be. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to live the ways that we live. We don't. 8 more months on this probation. I gotta go live the way I'm gonna live. And I don't want my life and my decisions and my perceptions to be a burden to anybody. In personal spaces, I'm talking about. If I can be your friend, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. If you don't want to be my friend, I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? The way you got to move on your journey, if it's with me, it's with me. Or if it's with somebody else or on some other things, all I can do as a friend, as another human being, as a spiritual person of intelligence, wish you well and be safe. Hopefully when we come back full circle, we can talk about some exciting things on our journey apart. But we're going to move together. We can't bring these things that have been separating us and causing us to fail. We should have learned by now through the failures. It seems like we keep taking those things that caused the fall and we keep installing it thinking it's going to do something different. And we keep getting the same results until it's almost too late. It's almost too late. You know, I have friends and family members that work in the health in health careers, nurses, you know, caretakers. Life on the other end is frail, you know. Paying attention to certain things, and then when that's gone, sometimes we need to stop and look that far down the line and think about the things we're doing now. And if you're one of the type of people that just, I don't care, your demise will come quicker than you know. Because I don't care, people, even though it seems like they get away with a lot of stuff, they really don't. It's a miserable life to know that your number could be checked in at any second. Even though that goes for people that's not into serious street things, because we don't know what can happen when we walk outside our house. But when you intentionally end something that you know is dangerous, and at the same time trying to elude and avoid the police, jail, prison, it's a lot. You be numbing the pain, smoking whole ounces and drinking and popping pills and doing all kinds of shit to be numb to it so you can keep up the bravado and I'm this and I'm that and pop. And then people capturing this on video and then exploiting this stuff. Some. Others trying to hate that. I mean, it's hard to watch it. But for those that don't been around it up close and personal like I have, you know, it's ugly. Yep, it's ugly. It's some ugly shit. For real. I mean that.
Welcome to the realm of Zazundua. Voodoo! Yeah. 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 Underworld, get it in. Drop of love, black bean, jumping through. I got the power. You looking at the sour tower. Yeah. I want your mind. I need your body. I got control. Everybody, it's in the field. It's fight. It's the holy war. Fight night. Yeah. Murderous. Gang on. This is what it is, nigga. King on. Yeah. Call somebody. The fire hot. It's burning hot. This shit got to stop. I don't care. Nah. You don't care. Step up in the ring, nigga. Let's take it down. Yeah. You want murder? Yeah. I want murder. Going to prison? Murder. Hold it. Matrimony, nigga, to the vein. That's holy. Bloody. This is my motherfucking game, nigga. Study. I put my mind on display. I put my mind on motherfucking AK. Spitter. Yeah. Down the middle like the block. Just to let you know, nigga, this is Tupac. Reincarnated. Carnated. Motherfucking bitch, I'm incarnated. Tupac, nigga. Machiavelli. What? Machiavelli. All in your brains, nigga. Murderous. Yeah. I told you pussy, nigga, I'll be back. You never heard of this. Machiavelli in the game, nigga. I'm alive. I'm coming to you, motherfucker, on fire. You got to assassinate me. You got to get rid of me. Just a little trip, motherfucker, from the enemy. Bounce back. Woo! Like a 50 cal when I come to. Like a belly, nigga, you know what. Die in this bitch. Machiavelli the Don, Illuminati. You already know what it is. Icon.
Let's go up in this piece, man.
Whoop.
Whoop. What they talking about, man?
Yeah. I don't know what's happening, man. Like, it's crazy, though. Is this reality? Are we in the Matrix, man? Like, this can't be real, man. Like, what's happening to the community? The culture group is fucked up. We fight each other like every day by anything. We so selfish out here now. Fuck that. See the collapse of a family structure gone, man. It don't even exist no more. We don't even want land, man. What's a home in the hood if a hood ain't got no mother and no father in it? I mean, the children walk around and they lost all in it, huh? The government ain't gonna do nothing for you, huh? Anything that you get in this motherfucking world, you have to do on your own. That's why we need structure. That's why we need structure. Cause the worst thing, even pain yet. Wait for it. Murderous days. Stare in the eyes of a Satan rage. This ain't religion. No. This ain't no metaphor. No. This is reality. Yeah. You gon' feel me? See the murder rate crime, me brothers out there, they steady dying. Yeah, young girls on the block like, oh, sexy, fine, like, yo, ain't got nothing on your mind. You out here just wasting time. The best is yet to come. Your potential is like this world, if you understand. You're a god and a goddess. Yeah. In the garden, earth is here for us to utilize. You better open your eyes. See those that secure everything. They rule with a wicked brain. I'm telling you right now, you better take your power back and let's go.
What you know about taking your power back? Let's go. There's a lot of people don't heard my conversation. You know what I'm on. I'm always looking for the right people. I try to bring some people who don't believe yet. But the train gotta go. The train gotta go. The train gotta go. It's now or never in life. Guys like me ain't got forever. especially when you ain't done nothing with your life yet. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things I haven't experienced that I'm gonna experience in life. I'm creating my opportunity for me. It don't matter who like it or don't like it. Just know I'm a brother. I'm your brother, and I ain't never done you nothing dirty. And if I did, I apologize for my past. If I did it in my present, please forgive me. It was not intentional, if anything. But I'm just saying, you know my function. You know what I'm on. And there are many ways to try to get on, but I don't try them other ways. They don't work for me. There are no more streets and no more deals and none of that stuff for me. I know the Most High gave me something, and I'm gonna take my something and use it. And then age ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm new out here, like all these other new personalities out here that don't been through life. Why not take a stab at it? Shit, I've been living. My life is interesting to me, and I want to tell my story to help, if possible. If not, enjoy the damn ride, because it ain't just about me talking construct. I got things I like to do. Haven't figured out the music part on YouTube, not yet. But there's information out there that try to tell you how to get around some stuff so you can play music. I mean, I don't understand why music is not a part of this. I understand people copyrights and things of that nature, you know. But I figure like this here, man, if people playing music, especially music that ain't been listened to in a long time, but it's iconic music to us, people like myself. It's so many groups, man, that were powerhouses. Music still relevant. Still give me that feeling when I listen to it that people don't play no more because hip hop took it over. And then hip hop took it over. Then the new aspects of what came up out of hip hop that's been permeating and creating these opportunities for people to get in these high spaces and then see the whole house come crumbling down. We need to pay attention. It's a reason for all this. It's purification time, man. Reset. How much more filth and debauchery can we feed each other in negative programming? You know it's at its end when all it is death and more death and decrepitness and poorness. Why we ain't advancing from it? If it was good, why we not advancing from it? You can't advance when your frequency is set on murder, death, kill. God damn. Shit. You know what come with that? You know what kind of mentality you got to be in to be on that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. That I mean, like, I get silly sometimes. I look through the window world. The world is mine. I get silly sometimes.
Yeah.
I look through the mirror and tell you the world is mine.
The world is mine.
But none of the feeling, the good is really. Sometimes I just open my mouth and dog, I say I spit it. The liquor, the rum, the candy, the punch, and the drum, huh? I sit in the living room with my pipe, I've been on, yeah. Amazon, king of it, you know what it is, the Python, huh? Sit on the rope and the rope getting big like, whoa. What did he say? It doesn't really matter, nigga, I'm high as fuck. That's what it is. See? I get silly sometimes. Yeah. I get silly sometimes. Look through the mirror, I'm telling you, the world is mine.
Yeah.
The world is mine. I'm high as fuck right now. See, my mind is another space and time. Delusional as usual, you already know what I do. The game is mine, I'm telling you better back up and do. I like that. Silly sometimes. I like that. Silly sometimes. I get silly sometimes. I look through the mirror and tell you the world is mine. I get silly sometimes. Open the curtains and show me the view. the world is mine. Stack them dollars on top of dollars, make them holler, make them say, ooh, God, he bite like a rock waller. That's him, big boy, coming through Icon, convoy. I got the truck, the 50 cal, that's mine. My truth come through, bust through the hole like Yara. You already know this, Yara, yeah. Feel the keep getting money, you do what you do, cause you know it ain't funny, huh? Make them jump like a honey, make her jump like a bunny, yeah. Clap, 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 clap for me, yeah. Clap, 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 clap for me, yeah. You know I get silly sometimes.
You know I get silly sometimes. To those that be in the spaces with me, you know we get silly sometimes. We be having a blast, a ball. I got to get y'all on the screen, man. We got to get here and do this. Now, when I come straight through YouTube, we going to see if we can connect that, trying to build this situation up over here. I'm trying to get subscribers. So, man, y'all please share the broadcast, the replays, you know what I'm saying? Share them with your friends, your family. Not to the ones with sensitive ears now, because it's a lot of profanities inside of here. This is for adults. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be judgmental, but we'll get into the content. I don't want some of the language to deter you. I know some people will be deterred. I'm sorry for that part. But listen to as much as you can stand. You know what I'm saying? And what you can't stand to hear, turn the volume down on that right there, and then get back to the inside the conversation, using some profanities too. But I'm not cursing. I'm not cursing anybody. I'm not putting a curse on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Please feel the frequency that I'm in, the vibration that I'm bringing. It's a positive vibration. Everything about what I'm saying right now in this form of programming from your brother is positive. I promise you. I'm not here to take anything. I'm not here to manipulate anybody. You know, I'm just saying, I'm just here to say you got a right and a power to exercise your mind in a way that wasn't taught through the institutions of learning. And these experiences that we've had over time, these experiences, they come from us not knowing that we don't know. And I just want us to know that we can deal with each other better, and that we won't take every little thing and let some entitlement stop us from doing what we need to do, because we need to focus on the future. I understand. I got to do what I got to do for me, but, you know, and doing for you still, you have to create the environments that you want. What kind of environment? I mean, you live in houses and apartments and places, in neighborhoods, communities. What kind of community do you want? Like, what do we want? We say a lot of things about what we want. I thought we knew what we want, right? The reason that you mixed up because you ain't got what you need. How can you get what you want if you don't have what you need? Let it make sense. Let it make sense. You can't always get what you want if you don't have what you need. And if you take it away from what you need to get what you want, hey, I'm here to tell you, man, I'm a victim of that. Well, I ain't gonna say a victim, because like, again, there's always ways you can do stuff. But when you don't know that you don't know, man, you following your mind to wherever it's going, and you thinking you're in the driver's seat, and everywhere you go is trap after trap, destruction after destruction. But that's why I'm here. That's why I'm opening up my life to tell you, man. Like, I understand what that foolishness is. I lived it, and I'm here to tell you. So you can put a face on it and a name on what you're going through, man. It's called deceptive intelligence. That's a part of negative programming. But how do you do that there? With all this artificial intelligence, fantasies and fairy tales, and creating systems that got a lot of symbolism in it, and they get you in school and got us laughing at Big Bird and all kind of stuff. And shout out to Sesame Street. I'm a WPTV kid myself, but I'm just saying, all these fantasies about Santa Claus and Easter bunnies and stuff like that, and all these, you know, devils up under the ground, this shit that ain't even real. What are you talking about? So while we dealing with that, and you got to get a good job to have this and that, then the other, attach you to the system, and you remain attached to it, dependent on it. And then we have people that come from out of the people. Some may be becoming courageous and want to make changes in a world that's already messed up, because it started off messed up. A lot of trickery happened in the beginning. It was some people trying to chart a way for themselves. Can't blame them. But the way that they went about doing it fucked up a whole lot of people. And look at the results. Look at the world, man. Look at the world. War, people taking land, people planting bases and creating nations, and for all kinds of purposes that ain't in the real the real benefit of the people. I'm just saying, man, this shit is wild. It's wild knowledge, man. They say knowledge is sorrow. Man. Well, I tell you,
I don't know, man.
man.
I see some bigger things. Some darker days coming. Sunshine. We ain't got no. We got no. These strange times. It's on my mind. I gotta let it shine. I see the devil on the left and God on the right. It's about to be a hell of a night. He's coming through in it. Wait, you know I get it. The spirit take control and I'm gone. The spirit take control and I'm gone. Who will I be afraid of? Nothing. Only the most high. Ain't a man walking on the earth can make me feel nothing. Make a nigga on the earth. I respect my most. I walk through the blocks every day, my nigga. I see the little children out there trying to get some understanding, but it ain't clear. If mama gone, daddy gone, I ain't mind how the children gon' get along. I'm calling every thug angel on the block. We got to get this motherfucker hot right now. Ain't no hope.
Ain't no hope.
Ain't no
People
motherfucking
don't got hope.
hope. No motherfucking ain't no hope.
I can't live off of hope. I can't hope off of hope. No hope.
Ain't no motherfucking hope. Little girls, if you get it, don't be the kind. That's the day. We need you to be stronger than a motherfucker. At the same time, in your freedom and divine, huh? We need you, mother, sister, significant other, goddess, empress. Yeah. It don't work without you. Come on, brothers, we gotta protect the queen. We need to bring the gods into the world. Gotta turn the lights out for this one. Something real spiritual about this here. Ride with it. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm in the candlelight. Standing strong, baby, you already know. It's on again. It's big. Icon. I am the one. I am that I am. God-like. I stop the wizards in the midst of the gangsters, murderers, courageous. They don't trust us. I'm stepping in the game like a Wolverine with a bigger team. I'm telling y'all right now, it's that machine. Yeah. That's your body, you thugs talking about things they don't know nothing about. I think that's why revelations walking on the jacks of people who assassinated. I'm giving praise to God for all the spirits that hold me and keeping me sharing life. I'm not afraid because the peace we already know. I'm off in a way, I'm different. I'm different.
Let's go up in this piece, man. Hey, I'm about at the end, but not quite yet. I'm not going just yet. I'm still in the booth.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need that special love in your life.
These are just freestyles. No disrespect. Some of the language is explicit.
Long as it's structured,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Long as there's love up in there.
Adults only.
Long as you building something, legacy. You feel me? Yeah. I need a bad girl. I need a girl that gon' hold me down. That gon' hold me down. I need a bad girl.
Bad girl.
A real girl.
Real
That gon'
girl.
hold me down.
Hold me
That gon'
down.
hold me down. She got to be a lady, but a leader. A woman,
But a warrior. But a soldier.
I think I should have told you.
Come on.
Beginning, before I lay this thing down like this, I had to tell you something about this one wish. Yes, I need a fine shorty, someone who got a brain, someone that don't come tell me bring the whole thing.
Bring the whole
She is
thing.
my big, I am her fake. Together we just like fish on a fried plate. Yes, I'm from the country, but you know that. She from the city where they go back. Yes, and she's a strong woman. I mean a town bitch, and she the one that I called on. Bitch.
I need a bad girl.
I need a good girl. I need a one that's gonna hold me down.
Hold me
To
down.
hold me down.
Hold me
She got
down.
to hold me down.
She
Got to hold me down. I need a bad girl.
Bad
A
girl.
wise girl. A girl that's gonna tell me that she my world. I need a woman but a warrior. Hey, I need a sister and a soldier. Yeah, I give her anything. She just got to ask.
Yeah.
What's the price, baby? Don't worry about that. Cause we gon' make it happen. You and me, we a team. That's why we fulfilling our every dream. Yeah, we started from the bottom of the map. That's okay. Cause now we on the top of the map. It's okay.
Let's get it.
We still humble. I mean, we still humble. Cause when it comes to the bad shit, we don't fumble. I
Let's
need
get
a
it.
bad girl.
Bad
A
girl.
good girl.
Good
A girl
girl.
that's gonna hold me down.
Hold me down.
I need a girl that's gonna hold me down.
Hold me down.
I need a girl that's gonna hold me down.
Hold me down.
I need a good girl.
Good
A
girl.
bad girl.
Bad girl.
Somebody that's gonna.
I'm just saying, man. I've been to freestyle. Whatever comes to my mind, I just release it. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that be. What's this?
This that wild shit. Welcome to the zoo, motherfuckers. Capitalize, I kick that. Coming back and I'm with that. Woo, top off. I'ma blow your top off. Stick it in your mouth, nigga, open up. I'ma cock this dick back. If you don't talk to me, I'ma blow your grid back. That's real shit. Smoking weed.
That's some wild. Listen, Looney Tune stuff. They just freestyle. They just freestyles. They just freestyle.
Yeah. 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 I got a thing for a big booty girl. I mean a big booty girl, thick thighs on the motherfucker looking like gravy. Woo, the lumpy kind, baby. No stretch marks, no, none of that. Flat stomach, goddamn, she got all of that. Long hair is hers, I pulled it, I know. I gave her the show, business on top of this business, she with it. Told me that she want to send bitches, I said, put her in the phone, little mama, I'ma call you a little bit, come through and let me in. Yeah, she was down with the whole thing. Came back and said, "Ooh, boy, you gang bang. The way you blew up the spot with the big thing." I said, "Yes, ma'am. That's how that bitch swing." Yeah, I'm still on top of it, and the game still mine. Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, she was really something special, you know. Yeah. Face, beautiful, gorgeous. The way she fit this, gorgeous. I just told her, come here and hold this. She grabbed me by my hand and I folded. Yeah, she smelled like caramel. I came through and said, ooh, but she give me hell. I can't understand why my mind's so twisted. Came through with the thing, she's so gifted. Smoking a little something, yeah. Her and I just something, yeah. Sipping on something, honey, see. Came back in that bitch, understand me. Muffle that.
Muffle that, right? right, we're gonna be getting ready to bring this thing down in a second.
I told you.
I had a great time over here, man. Yeah, yeah. Freestyle by your favorite icon, the afternoon lunch break. Lunch break been over. Get your ass back to work. I gotta go. Let's get it.
Yeah. She said she wanna dance with a Don. Told her, come on, step up on the stage. Take my hand, baby, let me show you what it look like on the other side of this tie. I'm so high. She held me close. She told me some things in my ear, very clear. Tonight's gonna be a great one. Can't wait, son. Yes. Turn it up a little bit. Now I'm trying to spit my spit. Told little mama, yes, it's on. You're the one. Let's get going. Took it to the bag. Later I smashed about 5, 6 many times. I mean, the girl was heavy on my mind. On that stick too. That's another day. Another story from the kid played. I don't play. I just have great days.
Yeah.
Kiss me closely. That's what she said. She want me. I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm married to the game. And I ain't looking for the fame. I want the dollars, dog.
Mucho dinero. Yeah. Mucho dinero.
Mucho dinero.
Hey.
I want mucho dinero.
Come on.
Queso. Yeah.
Give me the cheese, nigga.
I'ma show you how to get down with it, huh? Take it to the mall, let's go shopping. Shop till you fall, huh? I know some ballers in the game. They all know my name. That's that bank robbing nigga. The one that ran up in the base and got what? I still do it though. Don't make me lose it though. Choosing the rest and the best. Fuck all the stress. You heard me? Yeah. It might not make no sense to you right now, but give me a minute. I'm gonna work these skills out.
Let's go, man. We right here, man. I had a great time over here, y'all. We was doing our little thing for a minute. Yeah. Came through and had a few little things here. Drop a few little jewels. Get something that I could keep stored right here on YouTube. I had to delete the other show that I did, so I wanted to do this makeup show so it can be posted for those that can go back and enjoy it when they have the time to enjoy it, get into it. And like I said, I found out through StreamYard, you have to upgrade your account to be able to keep recordings. They don't save the recordings unless you have an upgraded version. I mean, they're ready for you to spend some money. You need to drop a couple dollars in the bank, baby, so we can open up these other things so that you can have what you need. And due to that reason, I thought that I would have had that show because I deleted it off YouTube, but I was under the impression that maybe it would be saved on StreamYard. And then I discovered that bit of information. I wish I would have knew that ahead of time. Or just slow down like my friend told me to. Did you do it already? You moving too fast. You know what I'm saying? You want to trap that thing some kind of way first. You know, I could have got a link and just, but no, because everything leads you back to YouTube. And if you delete it off YouTube and it's not saved somewhere else that will actually broadcast it in, you just shit out of luck. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Bonus track. I'm gonna do it for my state of Florida. Let's go.
Yeah. Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Salute. Jamaica. I'm from the Sunshine State, man.
It's cold as hell right now in Florida.
Let's go. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm from the Sunshine State where we coolin'. This is what we do when it's hot. We be coolin'. Catch me on the beach, on the crib, in the coolin'. Getting round the barbecue push, and we doin' big things. Yes, my state from the east to the west, from the north to the south, in the middle, big women. Florida is the state where you can get your palm on. Come coming through this thing like a storm on hormone. Yeah, in your privacy, anywhere you want it. You can call any spot, Florida own it. Yes, hey, I love it. Here, Jacksonville, my second say I love it. Here, tag pass, I'm coming. Give me a minute, cause when I get done with my dog, we doing business. Tank, what up, my dog for life, and this is what it is, and I don't think twice. Fulfill my city, y'all know I'm riding with you. Tell them Mr. Don Big Ron, take the picture. Yeah. My state, yeah, Orlando, yes. Guilford, Walt Boston, what's up? Okeechobee, MIA, yeah. Town for 4 miles, what's going on over there? Bradenton, yeah. Come on. Gainesville, Ocala, Florida, yeah. And you know this, yeah. Pensacola, what's up? For Long Beach, let's get it. Yeah, my state of Florida.
Hey, my state of Florida. Florida is cold as hell right now. When I made that joint right there, when I freestyled that one there, it was summertime, it was hot as hell. But boy, let me tell you, the change of events right here in the Sunshine State. It ain't the Sunshine State, it's a popsicle hanging off the United States. That's what Florida is. And many other places, man, that's colder than Florida. It's some spots, man, that my friends been telling me that we talking about below zero in some spots, 10 degrees, 12. No, man, no. So stay bundled up, man. I got to go back to work, and I have to be outside, going from building to building, doing things. And I tell you, man, it's bone chilling cold out there. I was coming in from my other accounts earlier, and let me tell you something. It was raining when I left this morning, around six something, I believe, close to 7, and it was raining. So they was talking about Governor DeSantis doing a state of emergency for the state of Florida because of the weather, the snow, the cold, and talking about the black ice on the roads and things of that nature. So, it was a big uproar about that, but they were delayed and people going to work to see, giving time for the sun to come up, maybe melt some ice. They were talking about snow here in Jacksonville, certain parts of Florida. I heard Pensacola got some snow. As I was on the phone with my partner, Anthony, he was telling me while we was on the phone that it was actually snowing. He said, man, it's snowing in my backyard right now. I think he's up in Yulee, somewhere over in there. And yeah, so y'all stay bonded up. I got to go back out there. I got to be bonded. I just pray that the rain don't start back, because that is more devastating. Not just cold, but raining cold. And I'm talking about like rain, not just a mist in the air. To my actual rain, and it's cold. Like, that's some wickedness. All right there, and my hat goes off to anybody that have to go brave it out, like men like myself. We go brave it out because, hey, we still got to live. You know what I'm saying? I hate it like that, and that's what the work is for. Maybe one day we can let that go and be able to enjoy life, because we don't make the proper investments in time enough to enjoy them. My God. Yeah, young people, please don't make the mistake that so many of us made when we was young people. You don't have all the time in the world. And shout out to those young people, man, that's in the game, man, that's doing things out here in the most creative ways that they know how to do, on major levels, mid levels, and lower levels, but still in the game, doing for self with the entrepreneurial spirit. Some of the things I'm not going to condone, but hey, you got a spirit in you that said, hey, man, I ain't waiting on nobody. I got to get to this bag. But my thing is, like, on the way to the bag and after you get the bag, still remember life, remember humility, you know what I'm saying? Remember your placement, you know what I'm saying, and what it felt like to be in that place. You know what I'm saying? Don't never forget where you come from, and know that there are people just like you who want that opportunity, need that opportunity, and some find it on their own and some don't. We just got to be in a position to give. And give don't always mean financially. It means the giving of good sound advice or being an example, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they like to watch what you're doing. If you're a stylish person like myself, very charismatic like myself, you're going to draw attention. I draw attention. I'm like E.F. Hutton when I talk people this. And I'm not being braggadocious about that. I'm just telling you the truth. You want to blame somebody, blame the Most High. Tell him you got it wrong, Most High. You weren't supposed to create Icon like that. And watch what the response be. None. Because that's what you're going to get, crickets. I'm not trying to hear that. We are what we are. What I'm saying is there's a better you that's waiting to be discovered. Get rid of the negative programming. You get rid of the negative character that's causing all the disruption in your life. You get rid of that character that causes us to move in a way that we become agent provocateurs in our own destruction. Remove that character. You got to understand what these social constructs is all about. Negative programming. We got to know what that is. What things are we feeding our minds? What things influence us the most? What things are we carrying out in action because of these influences or things that we think we know? What is the agenda here? It's plain. Damn sure ain't got nothing to do with consolidation. That's a fact. Individualism. That's the order of the day for sure. Look at here. I got to get up out of here. I got to slide. It's 2:57. I'm going to kick back on this couch and just relieve some tension off my legs. I've been sitting here for 2 hours and 34 minutes counting. 2 hours, 35 minutes and counting. And I had a great time. Y'all help me boost this up. I know I got to get a more stable time to be here. Still working through some things with work and scheduling and some other things. So I try to get in where I fit in. And sometimes it might depend on how I feel, if I'm tired, because I work on both ends of the day. I know tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, I do not work at night. However, I still work in the day part, morning and day part of the day. And then I have free time in between that time until the next day. And I can definitely utilize the airways. And shout out to everybody, again, that supports the COTGs, the COGs, Circle of Gods, and the Circle of the Gods. Got some things, real special things happening with that, man. I can't wait to reveal some things looking really, really, really good. I mean, these pieces, they looking really, really good is all I can say. And so, as things progress that way, still have to come out and put in work on some of my solo things or connection with people that I network with, people that I have great respect for and admire. Queen Black Radio happens to be one of those that's in social media that have active things going on, who graciously allowed me to be a part of that. And I'm privileged to be able to do the upcoming Hidden Gems behind the avatars. I'm looking forward to that. As well as Big Chief, not the little one, you know what I'm saying, represent men respecting men, women respecting women. You understand me, the whole tribe, you know the vibe, and the different things that me and the brother, we get into. I love his hit for hit, the vibe that he be on, old schoolish, you know what I'm saying, on the R&B tip, but different things that he do. So be on the lookout for that. And if you're over on fan base, we want to do some things over there as well. Got some good ideas coming from some great-minded people, things that we can do as a family on that platform. And with the technology, we're finding ways to connect and do different things so that we can make sure that we're broadcasting. So there's a few things I'm asking of some of the people that I know that's into tech. Montana, one of them people, or one dub. How to, if possible, get that thread from fan base and be able to multi-stream it. Right now, it's not a feature on StreamYard. I don't know if it's a feature somewhere else, but I do want to support that app as well and be able to come put content there and socialize, meet people, network, and as I come down this ladder from this probation, and just know what's out here and what things I can get into with certain people who meet my standards and I meet their standards. Because when you meet my standards and I meet your standards, what it is, I know that we have enough care in our hearts to give each other space to be who we are. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody putting no limitations or compounding stuff on each other. We know how to respect and move in the space together. That's what I mean by that. All right. So with that being said, I got to let some of this stuff charge up. And I will talk to y'all soon. Most High willing. 3 things before I roll up out of here. Keep your head on a swivel. Protect yourself at all times. And be the leader of your self-community, which is your mind. Because if you don't use your mind, somebody else will. And if we know good and doggone well, if what we're doing out here is the best of our minds, then boy, something is terribly wrong with everything that we got our education from, our knowledge from, whether it's in a school or whether it was in your house. It was something terribly wrong or something went very right, and then other factors came in and spoiled the good land. You know, there's many ways to look at it, many different contexts. And I know we fit one of them or maybe a few, right? Love yourself like nobody else love you. Because that's what matters at the end of the day. And if you're loving yourself the way you're supposed to love yourself, others will also love you that way because they are lovers of themselves as well. And for those who have not yet found the mental thought processes to get there, try to be a light as best you can, not forcing your thoughts, beliefs, or other things on them. But make sure when you see them, greet them with a smile. Don't bring your pain and your troubles out to your community. You understand me? Deal with those things behind closed doors, right here inside your mind. Run the scenarios, find the best parts to do, try out whatever you find success in, continue on that mark, grow, learn, and then look for the next things to build up in. That's what it's all about. That's what your brother gonna do. That's what I'm gonna continue to do out here until there's a separation of this energy and intelligence of me from this housing unit, which I must shed. You understand me? To continue my journey. You feel me? So that's what it is for me. Not entertaining negativity. Don't want it around me, my space, or none of that. Because if you give the devil an opportunity to spar, he will spar with you forever. And if the devil got your attention, that means you ain't taking care of business. You're not doing what the Most High created you to do for you and yours. Right? Let them people that's miserable in those type of ways, let them be on their journey, man. Let them say, let them do. Because if you don't know who you are, and a person can say something, somebody can come out right now and say, man, Icon gay as hell. Listen, say what you want to say. And I don't mean no disrespect to people that have preferences. I have family. I put my life on the line for them. What you do and what you prefer, that's your business. But what I'm saying is, I don't care if somebody said that about me. I'm not saying that those that wear this is something wrong, like they evil, that they're into what they're into. But I'm saying, if you said it, what am I gonna get upset for? Why would I get mad? Oh, they call me something that I'm, man, if I know I'm not that, I'm not worried about that. You need something special to reach me, and it's called the truth and humility and a willingness to do right. And be positive. If you're not reaching for me like that there, you can't never touch me because I'm not going to participate in nothing else. Not my family members. No, we don't move as a family like that. We got work to do. We're not worried about what the outside noise is all about. That's the foundation they built their house on. Respect, keep it moving. Because half the time we know why you're coming into space in the first place. You like my style. And I'm just playing. Yeah, but you like my style. You like the way I do things, like for real. And I'm doing it for free right now. But subscribe. Y'all share this. Like it. Leave some comments, please. It's very important when you come into a space. Drop a few comments in there. You know what I'm saying? Share the live. Share the replay. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go get the replay if you wasn't here from the beginning. I know it's a lot of little mumble jumble in the beginning, but as I learn more, I can set this up a little more organized to make sure we get right to the business. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to be trying to figure out what this is and that is, this and that. But I'm enjoying the learning process. That's the most beautiful thing about it. Keep my mind active. It keeps me young. You understand me? Yeah, keep me young. Oh, handsome Joker, that boy Icon, big run. That boy Icon6. I handsome that boy. I'm just playing. Come on, man. Don't be. Know when I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? I know black and ugly as ever. However, I stay. Well, I ain't got no Gucci's down to the sock, but I got some socks on. You know, they can be Gucci if I want to be Gucci, but I don't want them to be Gucci. I want them to be Icons. Socks by Icon. How about that? Yes, it's possible. It is. Yeah. It could happen today if I wanted it to. We could do all kinds of stuff if we want to do it. Ain't nobody stopping us but us. Huh? Ain't nobody stopping us but us. You got to challenge the negative programming in yourself. Stick and stay with me when you see me, because that's what we be on. We're going to break it down. I'll be here for the breakdown. I want to introduce that as well. My version through my perception of different things I hear in social media. You know, I like to save clips. I like to show and or provide audio so people can hear what social constructing is all about. You know, sometimes you have to be the spectator, you know, and to see. And then when somebody say, yeah, that's in you too, you can say, well, I don't do that. Oh, let's find out. There's a way to find out. It's called condition. Your condition will bear witness for you or against you. If you're doing what you know what you're supposed to be doing and it's right, your conditions will reflect that. And let me be clear, because I know some people say, well, you got some people, man, they can live in the hood. But if they in the hood, they living good. And trust me, they got a hand and a say-so in their community. It's a difference. It's a difference. You know what I'm talking about. Intelligence leading you to know what I'm talking about. So I ain't got to further explain it. What's understood don't need to be explained, right? And that's what it is. That's what it is. All right. Love y'all with God's perfect love. Shout out to all the gods and the goddesses, the emperors and empresses, kings and queens, brothers and sisters, male and feminine principles, and all the other titles that are bestowed upon us, and those that we take for ourselves, those that debase and that we make right, and those that's right that we just don't find no love in. You know what I'm saying? But however it go down, your brain was meant to learn things, learn the right things, and then let that change the condition. I'm telling you, we got to stop being afraid to take steps, because you connected to people that you already know ain't going to take that step. That's what's holding you back. You ain't moving with the people that's ready to take that step with you, that's willing to say, if these people construct, if they information, if they talking about what they talking about, love and family, it don't work. We don't try it at all. We don't been through single, monogamous, polygamous. We don't been through it all, and it ain't working because you ain't making it work. All that stuff can work if you make it work. Stop judging it. Use it for a tool, to bring family back together. And if you got love in you for other people, want for your brother and your sister what you want for yourself. You want to see them out here unprotected with no structure? God damn, stop being so damn selfish with your selfish ass. You understand me? Be selfless. It ain't always got to be in your perceived favor, especially if it brings favor to the whole unit. We supposed to be family. Remember that verse in Minister Society when the old boy was jacking boy at the burger stand? Said, man, we supposed to be brothers. You gonna get your head blowed off? That's how we do each other. Trying to be a brother or a sister to another brother and a sister, and you trying to jack me, rob me, blow my brains out for some rims in a car or material things or some entitlement. So we're gonna be doing the breakdown. We're gonna be doing a lot of different things, especially those things that we can do on the applications where we can actually utilize the different apps to show forth movie watching, things that where we can look at it together, and then we can piece it apart together and give our perceptions of it. See where we're entangled at up inside of these things. If we're being a part of the problem or part of the solution. I think we already know that, but it'll be a damn good conversation to actually see who got the courage to step out and say it in the open. Redeem yourself. Be free. All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here. Peace and love. Icon out.